right there. So unfortunately, whatever. What's up, guys? Zach Ginn here. And in today's video, we're going to break down exactly how to fix your cash buyers problem in wholesaling real estate. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to share exactly how to get going with your cash buyers and really how to fix your cash buyers problem today. So let's get into it. Are you excited?
I am. I love cash buyers.
I'm pumped up because I think a lot of people here today in wholesaling, they have a ton of cash buyers problems, and pretty excited about it, pretty excited to share it, and really ready to go. So let's get it going, guys. Let's get jacked up. You already know how to jack the people up. You already know.
I know.
Let's get it going, guys. I'm excited. We got coaching call today. Coach with all y'all out here watching, and we're excited for this. So let's get it going, guys. Let's break it down, and let's get it jacked up. Let's get it pumped up. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Let's get it. I'm excited. I'm excited to share exactly how to fix your cash buyers problem today, exactly how to get into wholesaling real estate and get it going.
He's really excited today.
I'm always pumped up. Everyone knows I'm always pumped up to teach wholesaling real estate, to show you guys the secrets to wholesaling real estate success and everything you need to know about getting ready to go. Like, I'm pumped up. You know, I mean, Jakari's ready. Michael's ready. Like, everyone's ready. New Moon's ready. I'm excited. Get out of bed. Let's get it. Subscribe, comment. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, guys. Watching this video, do me one huge favor. Smash that like button and subscribe. That's all I ask, guys. Smash that like button and subscribe to get any value out of this video. And let's get into it, because I know we're excited to talk about cash buyers. You know, I think it's one of the most important parts of wholesaling real estate is finding cash buyers. And I get asked all the time, how do you find cash buyers? Oh, I can't find any cash buyers in my market. And the truth is, this is probably the easiest time in wholesaling to find cash buyers, right?
Yeah, just roll a quarter down the shopping, your local grocery store, and whoever it hits is probably going to be your cash buyer.
That's true. I mean, it's kind of funny the way you look at it, but that's the honest truth. I mean,
here's how I look at cash buyers. So many gurus teach you got to get cash buyers first. You got to do this thing backwards. I'm here to tell you, don't do it that way. It's okay to set up cash buyers, but if you're going to give them like a fake property, go, I got a 3-2 and, get on my buyers list, you're just going to burn them. So when you get really good wholesale deals, you can pick up so many cash buyers in just an hour or two. It's unreal. And cash buyers, would you agree, they're all time sensitive? So the one you had from a month ago, a lot of times they're no good like a month later. They bought something else and they've moved on.
Yeah.
And the type of cash buyers you don't want the guy buying 50 properties a year. You want the guy who's going to buy like 1 or 2 so you can get the most for it. So guys, stop spending all your time on cash buyers. You do have to spend some time on it, and that's what we're here to talk about today.
That's what it is. Like, there's so many great ways to find cash buyers, guys. Again, we're going to plug this a million times, guys. You're watching this video, like this video. Everybody watching everywhere, hit that like button, guys. Like it, share it, follow, subscribe, whatever it is, because we're always here to bring the value, and pretty excited about it. So the real question, though, today is, like, how do we find cash buyers? And we always say it's easy, but let's show everyone how easy it is, In our true opinion for our business, I mean, there's really 3 ways to find cash buyers. Like, I'm talking volume, this is outside of JVing or joint venturing with other people. And like, there's a ton you can do, but really let's sort of break it down, because let's get it. So the first and foremost, I think probably the easiest way to find a cash buyer, you got no money, you're broke. We've all been there, but it's Facebook groups. I truly believe Facebook groups is still one of the best ways to find cash buyers. And Let me just show you real quick.
I know why you're saying that.
Because it's free.
And that's where all the old farts go, right?
No, hey, we run probably one of the biggest wholesaling Facebook groups. Like,
I'm just telling you,
growing-wise.
a lot of older people like me with like cash, they do go to Facebook. Like, they're not as savvy on Instagram, Snapchat, all this other stuff. So, and it's really convenient for them. Most people can do it. They can easily navigate the app on their phones and stuff like that. And so I like the fish in the pond where the fish are.
Here's the thing, if you're over, I would say 30 years old, you're probably more on Facebook than Instagram. And statistically, I mean, people have seen that. I've said this, this, cash buyers aren't a cash buyer that you think of an avatar of a cash buyer. Aren't they statistically older than 30, you would say, that could buy a $300,000 house cash?
I would say it's significantly higher.
It is.
At least in my market.
It's in our market, it's closer to like 40, We've had like a 38, 39, 40-year-old one, but I'm just telling you, like, statistically for everyone around the country, someone who can actually put up the funds. When we're talking cash buyer, we're not talking about someone that got a proof of funds and, oh, I can buy your house with the hard money from, Ginn Capital Management and hedge. No, guys, it's someone who can buy a property cash. That is what it's all about. Okay. So we know statistically our cash buyers are going to be over age of 30. We're in Florida, so probably closer to 40. That's where your cash buyer's at. That's like, let's say we're in the town square, like where, if I'm going to, like, I'm in my city, we're let's say we're in Port Saint Lucie and I want to find people that play basketball. Am I going to go to, like, where am I going to go? Am I going to go to the sports bar right there to go find people that like basketball?
No,
it's older sports fans there. Am I going to go to the knitting studio? No, I'm going to go to the public basketball courts and go there. It's like, that's where we go on Facebook. So Facebook, let's say it's the city. Where on Facebook are the cash buyers hanging out? They're looking for real estate deals. The people that are hungry to go out there and buy deals, they're on Facebook. So let's kind of show you. Let me share my screen here. Sorry for everyone watching outside of YouTube or Facebook that we can't see it. But guys, hit that like button still. We're streaming on a lot of platforms. It's getting insane how many platforms we got. But so guys, we see here right here on the screen, I'm on a Facebook I literally just searched cash buyers and investors Facebook group and I joined it. And literally all I'm doing is I went to the search bar feature here and I'm going to search at gmail.com. Okay. This is all I'm doing. Am I doing anything special? Like, am I doing something special? No,
not really.
I literally just clicked here at gmail.com and we're going to let it load up. Okay. And now everyone's like, oh my God, oh my gosh, what did Zach just do? Literally all I'm doing here is I'm going to scroll down randomly and I'm going to go up here and see, excuse all the notifications I get, but like, all right, let's say here, we got locks of hat. Like, people are just posting their deals and people are commenting below their emails. So let's just do it. This is easy. Like, let's just do this. We see here that, see if someone posted it here. So this lady just posted, investors have a 400,000, 2.5 acre horse property in California. We're going to load up the comments.
So you need to find it in your city, correct?
Yes, but this is just a general one. Let's just change it real quick. Let me just do Florida cash buyers.
It's kind of like fishing, isn't it?
It's like fishing, except
we want to be catching.
Except it's not like a boat where it's like everything's super expensive. It's you already know what.
Listen, you can fish from shore, you can fish from land. You don't need a boat.
I mean, you already know what boat stands for. Break out another 1,000. Boats are expensive, man. But so here it is. I'll just search this because you kind of put up a good point.
Okay.
I went to Florida wholesale real estate deals. Okay. These are the cash buyers are chilling, I go to Florida wholesale real estate deals. This person's got a messed up house in Jacksonville, Florida. You got their email. So this is another wholesaler you can JV with. You live in Jacksonville. Go to comments here. Yossi just put his email right there. If I'm in Jacksonville, I'm going to hit up Yossi. I'm going to hit up Carlos. This person just plug in their Facebook group. But like, I just go to most recent comments and just be like
the emails as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm not going to write a comment, but like,
so couldn't you even direct message these people too?
Yeah. So like Catherine right here, I'm not friends with Catherine, but Catherine said, can you please email her info? Maybe I'm just going to click that add her as a friend maybe and just message her, and then message these people. It's like, email's great, but people are going to most likely answer their Facebook messages in that. So all you got to do is just keep doing that. I'm not calling it like the easiest thing in the world, but it's really simple. Like just be like, it doesn't require any skills, and you just put some headphones in and listen to music and just put 100, 200 cash buyers and message them all day.
And you're just cutting and pasting them, right?
You're cutting and pasting them. And here's another thing about Facebook groups. You can also go to these groups, and I have the ad copy at freewholesaling.com. Oh, no, Zach. Oh, shoot. This is where we plug that $5,000 course, right? Is this where we go sell at the end? Is this the kicker?
No, maybe we stick it in today.
Guys, freewholesaling.com is free, okay? It's a free website. It's where we host all of it's our wholesaling course. We literally we could have just done freewholesaling.com, charged $9,000 for it, and we'd probably sell, I don't know, 10, 15 a month, probably because if we didn't push it or anything, we didn't have a sales call, so I won't get that many sales. It'd probably sell 10 to 15 of those a month,
Yeah.
We're just giving it for free. And now we have close to tens of thousands a month, not that much yet, but we got thousands of people going in every single month and joining this. It's the number one wholesaling course just by students in there. I mean, it's free.
Hands down. So if anybody wants to claim, I guess you can say you have a best-selling wholesale course, but I promise you it's not better. Yeah, ours is free. And there's 24 years experience tied up between you and me. There is no better course on the market. And the fact that it's free, literally going to change this industry. Guys, everyone's been doing coaching the same since 2002. And we're in we're approaching 2022. Stuff's got to change, guys. You stop buying these courses because for the most part, you're buying air. It's just the truth. Everybody should learn wholesaling like their ABCs. And it's the stuff that gets you started in real estate investing. And the idea is to get 6 figures in your pocket and kind of run from there. There's no reason why you have to pay these gurus all this money. It's ridiculous. Me and him make plenty of money flipping homes. That's who you need to take advice from. Take advice from a guy who's flipped 2 or 3 homes and he's got this new latest, greatest course out. Listen, I love technology. I love everything that's going on out there, but it's gotten too easy for the average person just to put a course out. So start for free. You've got nothing to lose. Why are we doing this? I can tell you this. I want to create a legacy here, and I want to create the largest group out there and give them access to the most information. And as we grow this community by you guys liking it, subscribing it, and sharing it, we can do amazing things and keep bringing you products for free and show you products we use in our business. And we don't sell anything. And by not selling anything, I can give you the truth.
But that's where it's at. It's at freewholesaling.com. That's what it is. We teach it for free. So we have ad copy in there. Everything we have is in there. The reason why we want you in there is because I don't want to give you some cash buyer info today. And then you're like, oh, shoot, now I got to learn dispositions. Now I got to learn acquisition. It gets confusing. The worst part about our YouTube channel is I hope and pray someone does an acquisition video tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to do that. There's so many topics we got to cover every single week. But the cool part, freewholesaling.com, the best of our info is all out there. All teaching exactly how to do it. It's literally all there. That's the biggest benefit of it. So in that ad copy at freewholesaling.com, we kind of talked about that. You go to Facebook groups like that Florida one and just say, houses at a deep discount, use some certain emojis, and there's a couple dashes you do. It makes it look all cool. It really draws someone's eye. And you can get 20, 30 people commenting their email. So you just to pull the stuff and just pull cash buyers in a specific market. You see how it said cash buyer and investors in there?
Mm-hmm.
Not the Florida one. You put that, hey, houses at a deep discount, Port Saint Lucie. If you're looking to buy any more houses at a deep discount for cash, email me, drop my email, or DM me, and it works really well. So I found lots of success doing that, and we found a couple cash buyers. Some are tougher deals doing that, but guys, go to where the cash buyers are chilling. Mostly they're on Facebook. So the next part about actually how to build a ton of cash buyers. I am a huge fan of this. I cannot stress this enough, but you found a lot of cash buyers just through networking, right?
Well, I mean, networking, it's a little bit slower. It just takes time. But when you guys are at your next RIA group, or if you're at like a round table, or you call it a mastermind, but I don't know if those exist anymore.
There's masterminds. They're just
They're called paid for networking masterminds.
Well, we have a mastermind. That's why everyone's on the call today.
Yeah, it is, but it's truly a mastermind because they're not paying a fee to get into it.
Agree.
But collect as many addresses as you go. I will tell you, have you seen the new thing that goes out? Like, I'm old school, like with the business card. It's actually, I think it's in your phone now. It's an app you can get in your phone. You have to pay a company. It's like $50 or $75. But like, I scan it to your phone and it puts contact information in your phone.
I've seen that. Yeah. You can airdrop contact info now though.
That's
know.
true. I guess you don't really need that, but like, you can go around, like they used to have this thing. You ever see? It's like a dongle where it was like marketing and it would like go to everyone's phone. I think they've filtered that out now.
Yeah, I see that.
Nuts.
Most people for networking have a conversation, then just airdrop contact info. Again, people think we're elitist because we have iPhones and we're the most special people on earth.
I still don't know how to operate the thing half the time. So
it is better though than your other Android.
Well, I got issues, but
we're going to talk about that. But networking is amazing. Still it's RIA groups. Networking is still part of Facebook.
So guys, the simple part of networking, so you understand, if you walk in these groups and go, "Hey, I need a cash buyer. I need cash buyers. I need cash buyers," you are going to be treated like you're got the plague. Yeah. Please don't do that, because I will never, ever network with someone, because it's all up. What you're saying is me, 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 me. I don't care what you have. I just need stuff from you. You need to start from like, say, "Hey, what do you specialize in? What can I help you out with?" And you got to like hear people out. So the same rule applies when you're motivated sellers, that 80-20. You should be doing 20% of the talking and 80% of the listening. So don't go around saying, "All right, I've watched these people in the room. Are you a cash buyer? Are you a cash buyer?" They go all the way around the room and everyone's like, "Dude, stay away from her or him." And I'm just telling you, when you network, find out what their needs are and stuff, and it should come around full circle to you.
I agree. I mean, that's what networking is about, and it's pretty easy to do. Just have conversations. That's networking. That's it. So, last one here for like volume cash buyers is through probably my quickest source to find it, which is listrei.com, listrei.com. That's where we find a majority of our cash buyers that PropStream is the source. Of course, Facebook, it's the best free way to do it, but you got to pay for it. A lot of people have PropStream, so I'll just bring it out here and show you. PropStream is amazing. I mean, what PropStream basically does, it pulls all the cash buyers, and it's like, oh, it's a cash buyer. No, it pulls all the cash sales. So what's the definition of a cash buyer? Somebody who buys a property cash, correct?
Exactly.
So you can pull all the cash sales through listrei.com, aka PropStream. So let me just show you real quick what we do. I mean, literally, you're in here right now.
How do you move around this stuff so fast?
I don't know. Because
I get a headache looking at it.
I know. So we're in Birmingham here. How to find a cash buyer in Birmingham. Literally, you can click the cash buyers. Boom. It'll bring up cash sales. You can do a lot of filtering here too. You do cash buyers. You can do, where's the one? Flippers tab. I prefer cash buyers just as all cash sales. For example, we go here. We see 702 Avenue H, right? That's if we want to do a bunch. It's SFR302 just bought a property cash. They're in New York, but they're looking to buy in Birmingham. This possibly could be a hedge fund buyer. All you got to do here is here's another big one. You just boop, search. It's called Affordable Homes for American Workers, is whoever owns that one. Boom, you can go out there and get their email. So let me click here. It looks like a hedge fund that's trying to do affordable.
They call it affordable, but
yeah, I mean, that's what they do to make it sound better. We're going to go here to investors. Tech enabled. We acquire workforce throughout.
They're going to have some sort of form you got to fill out.
No, I'm just trying to find their information. Sell us your home. So it's right here, and they got the whole sell us your home thing. Let me just share it real quick. This is the hedge fund type thing. Let me share it. I just searched them up right here. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. It'd be the off-market property portal. Right here. I mean, this is where their website is. I haven't really done this, but they do cash purchases. Do you see right here where it says wholesalers? Submit your properties, all types of deals welcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what else do you need? Like, this is why I love PropStream. It pops stuff like this up. And of course, you got to do it for free. You don't have the money, it's fine. But it brings you up to like hedge funds and stuff like this. And they're absolutely amazing. And everyone watching here, we're on PropStream just pulling cash buyers. And we just saw a hedge fund up here. They buy 200 homes a month, blah, 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 blah. They deal with wholesalers. It's a pretty good one, right? And they're
Interesting. Yeah.
So that was called SFR3. If you guys want to hit, I mean, that's probably a nationwide one. And that's a good one. Like, I ain't going to complain on that one. Then we're going to go back here. And here's another one. If you don't want to like use hedge funds, you actually go here and clear all. We're going to go back to Birmingham. And then we're going to go filter here. Quick list. We're going to go to flippers. And we have 171. So they're going to get in trouble here because it looks like they bought the property and they're listing it. Let's do, it's a good looking ugly house. All right. Probably this one, right? So it looks like SFR bought it and they're flipping it again. Oh, this don't look like affordable housing to me. They're flipping it, right? Yeah. For like this hedge fund right here. Look, it looks like they bought the property for 72. They threw on the MLS for 200. 3, 4, 5 months, and it looks like, let's see if they did a full gut reno. Looks like a renovation to me. The paint, right?
Yeah, I mean flooring.
Pretty standard kitchen, nothing fancy. New carpeting right there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean they just literally threw this thing back on the market. So yeah, they're flipping here. So what this does is look for people that buy properties and that for cash, and then they have that property probably within 7-8 months. It's back on the market. Now it's not going to be 100% perfect, but I would say it's about 90% effective finding all the flippers in your market. It's kind of cool. Grandview, Young and Howe LLC. This is their address. I'll search them up for you guys. The days, no, that's not it. Oh my God, get out of here.
What are you in?
I found the wrong one. But literally here, we're just going to contact this mailing address. We'll probably send them a piece of mail. You can, or you can just find more info about that. Let's just search this address. See, it'll probably pop up somebody's house. Let's see. I think PropStream, if you click it, it'll pop up their house. Yeah, right here. So let me show you this. So you see how the flipper is called Young and Howe LLC. We go to their mailing address here. Let's see what pops up on their mailing address. On their mailing address of that flipper, it's Rock Young. That's his name, Rock Young. So we just literally going to skip trace this address. We got Rock Young, lives in a decent little property. He just flipped it. We'll go contact him there. Pretty easy, right? Like I'd say find those cash buyers. I mean, kind of simple. Go back here. Looks like he bought the property for 65. And then he's put it on the MLS for 160. So he probably put 40 into it, like 40, 50. I mean, looks decent, right? Oh my God.
Good Lord. A lot going on there.
I like the kitchen. The flooring was a little reach, right?
Listen, guys, that's why we stick to wholesaling and not like flipping, because
I don't even like this flooring, right?
You get in the whole design. So, but the rule of thumb, if you're ever going to flip a house, you want to keep it as vanilla as possible to attract as many clients as possible.
Green. Are you kidding me?
Green, gray, and a busy pattern like that. You're looking for a very specific type of buyer. So, guys, stick to wholesaling. Don't do this stuff.
Yeah, they're trying the green here. The flooring, I'd make that darker, right? Or a gray. I'd probably do gray.
And here's what I say: whatever you want to do, Mr. Cash Buyer, you can do whatever you want to do.
Let them do whatever they want. There.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with my cash buyers on all their design ideas. You got to stroke their egos. I agree. You're going to make a killing on this thing.
It's ridiculous.
I let them do it because I know typically what the outcome is going to be. It's just the truth.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's PropStreamListREI.com. That's how you find it. So we're going to answer some questions soon, but we got some people on for our Wholesaling Houses for Real Mastermind. So guys, everyone on my Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group, let me pop it up. They get access to join every week. Everyone's like, oh, why do you have 5 billion people on there? Because this is the mastermind, and let's hop it on. Let's get it. All right, let me share the group here just so you guys can see it. If you guys want to hop on the one-on-one calls really quick, Join Wholesaling Houses for Real right here. You see this? Wholesaling Houses for Real. Boom. We just hit 25,000. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
So right here, you don't have the full link here, so I think it's safe to show. But like, look at this. Like every week, I literally shared this 3 hours ago. You can hop on and talk to me live. That is like the only thing I ever say is like, if you want to hop on, talk to me live, just go to Wholesaling Houses for Real. That's how you join these one-on-one calls. Everyone asks, how do I join the one-on-one calls? Yeah. Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook. I don't care if you don't have Facebook, just get one. So you get on there.
What do we do if you don't have enough people hop on?
I answer questions.
Maybe we can.
Yeah, we have 25,000 people in there.
I know.
You know, like I hope we satisfy everyone with a one-on-one call if they want it bad enough. You know.
Okay.
Like I mean,
I like the people who get in there first.
I'm telling you,
smart.
I guess it's smart. I'm just telling you, like that's what we do here. You know. So overall, you just gotta like that's our mastermind here. You know, and then we get it. I mean, speaking of smart people. Got Daniel
in there first. I'm telling you.
Daniel knows what he's talking about.
I guess
he's on here.
Hey, hello. Hi. Oh my God. Sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Daniel, you've been patient, man.
Hello.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry. I don't know why my mic is so.
Hey, no worries. No worries. What's up? How are you?
Daniel, you've been patient, man.
Okay. Yeah. There's a big delay, and yeah, I have been patient.
Is there a delay on the phone or with talking right here?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I can hear you now.
All right. Perfect, man. So how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Honestly, to be honest, you guys motivated the living bejeebies out of me. I was watching Zach. I was watching your videos on if you want a deal right now, this is what you do. The first video I watched you do was get 500 quality leads in your backyard, public information, you made it sound so easy, go to the clerk of courts, and then that it motivated me a lot. I got 1,300 actually.
Wow.
I did the water shut off. I got a list of water shutoffs. I went to the clerk of courts. I went to the public informations. So I got the evictions, the pre-foreclosures. And then I did what you told me, dude. Hey, look, dude, it was painful, dude. Writing down 1,500 phone numbers. It was painful, bro.
Dude, I've lived that life, man. We still live that life. Got VAs doing it, but you did it, man. What happened? What's going on with it?
Okay, so what's going on now is like, so I'm not sure if you know this, but at the same time that I'm doing that, I am also working for an investor inside an investment firm as a wholesaler in the acquisitions department.
Okay.
So I got while I was doing that, I'm like, okay, I want to duplicate this business for myself because I'm only getting paid 10%, which is $1,000, per deal. So, I'm busting my ass. I'm making 1,000 calls a day. I closed 4 deals for my investor, but all I made was 1,000 each for those deals, right?
Welcome to being an employee.
Exactly. So once I found your videos, dude, I'm telling you, it was like heaven sent. It was golden. Perfect timing in my life. I was just homeless a year ago. Now everything like this is happening in my life right now. So it's very, very crazy timing. And it's like, dude, honestly, Zach, your niche, dude. You're freaking niche, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
So what market are you in?
I'm in Orange County currently. I'm currently in Orange County. So,
Dang. Does your boss's name start with an S?
No, his name is Muhammad Khan. Right. I was like, I'm not sure if I should say that, but I just did. Yeah.
I just said S. Whatever.
No, listen,
watch. Nobody follows us, so it's fine.
No.
I wouldn't worry about
especially the gurus.
Yeah, but no, I know one investor there in Orange County. Does pretty well. So he 100%, but you're good, man.
He drives a R8, and he's the owner. He's like CEO of the company. He's scaling the business right now. I've learned a lot. I've closed 4 deals for him already. But like, for example, for example, I was on the phone. I made the phone calls as like, you know, I didn't send out the contracts though. So there's a lot of things that are happening on the back end that I just don't see. I don't know about. For example, I didn't send out the contract, and I didn't really go to title. You know what I mean? So all I did was, I VA'd for him.
Yeah, it's more and more investors are leaning towards that business model. Because in the old days, our acquisitions people like did everything, and we paid them for everything.
Yeah.
And what they're compartmentalizing, so they can kind of pay you less and feel like they get a little more control. But it's, you know, it's. Listen, I'm not here to knock it. I do acquisition people too, so it's a constant. Just so you know, the average acquisitions. Zach, you can back me up on this. The average acquisition person in the market is usually 9 months or less.
Yeah.
It's the truth. You know why I know this, Daniel? I've been through so many.
Yeah.
And it's like, so like now when we bring somebody in, I saw a great article out today, just talk about when you guys bring an employee, don't act like they're going to like give up their entire life for you and do everything you want to follow your dream and passion when you're just paying like a fixed salary or like a fixed percentage.
I'll be honest, Daniel would be the worst employee. I'd fire him in 5 seconds.
Why is that?
Because he's going to run his own business.
Oh,
you know that.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you. Thank you.
That's the problem, man. Like,
and listen, issue. Once you know how to do
for
wholesaling,
you personally, like bad for us, you know. So,
no, but it's okay. I've had people do it to me. Like I'm okay with it, dude. You've got a vision. You got a plan. So utilize what you can.
My one question for him though, is like, where are you virtually closing deals?
So I'm in an office, and basically we make phone calls. We make about 1,000 phone calls. I'm using his dialers.
But where?
And, so we just make phone calls all day, and it's just through an office. So we're like calling Volusia County, probates, evictions, pre-foreclosures. I know the script. I for sure could close a deal under his ticket, but I want to close one under my ticket, you know. And that's where I wanted to come in, and I wanted to ask you, Zach. This is where I'm at right now. I've got to the point where I've done the lead gen. I'm not sure if I did it right, but I just did what you told me to in that video. You know, get 1,000 quality leads, and I did that. I have 1,300 right now, and I have a fear of calling because my comping skills are so rookie, and at the same time, I have the contracts downloaded, but I'm like, man, should I like practice like John Smith writing out a contract, you know, in a scenario like 5 times before, you know, that actually occurs? Or like, even with all the fear, like, should I still take the action and execute it no matter? I even built a cash buyers list. So that's already, I have a lot of energy, you guys, by the way, too. So,
bro. Okay. What market did you pull these lists in?
To be honest with you, this is the thing about it. In your wholesale course, I know there's a specific little niche to it, like the type of data you're supposed to target, which means like it shows you on your course, you know what I mean. But when I watched that one video where you said get 500 quality leads, but you know, if you really want a deal, get 1,000. All I did was I just went to my courts, my clerk of courts in my market, which is Orange County. So I just went to the Orange County. I didn't go to your wholesale website to do the data thing first. I just blind-eyed went to the
No worries, man. Hey, we can talk to you the whole time. We don't care. So here's one thing. If you see enough of my lives, I've talked to enough people from Orange County. I know we talk to Yosef all the time in Orange County. There's a reason why your boss right here is not doing it in Orange County, right?
Actually, I think we do orange evictions, orange probates. Actually, when I was on the dialer today, I actually saw orange evictions, orange. Just in case you probably didn't know that.
Okay. I would focus on some virtual stuff too, but so you said straight up here you have a fear of calling. And
it's not that I have a fear, like, no doubt about it. I know damn well if I fill up my pipeline, you know, and I fill up my pipeline big enough, then I for sure, no doubt about it, I'll get a deal. I don't really got a fear of calling. What I got a fear of is sending out the contract. That's for sure. Yeah. That's the fear.
All right, so give me a second. You talk to him. I do this.
So is your fear is in comping it, right, Daniel?
No, well, my fear is okay. These are my two fears:
ahead.
comping and sending out the contract.
Yeah, well, contract's just paperwork of what you've agreed to verbally when it gets down to it. So it's just what you guys agreed to on the phone and what you put in writing. So, I mean, unless you don't plan on doing what you say, you should get rid of that. The comping, I got to be honest with you, with PropStream and stuff, I rely on PropStream much more than I do Zillow or like any of the online comps type of deal. I mean, I find it like somewhat conservative, and then you can look at comps and verify it, and like you can be on PropStream and verify like information when you're talking to sellers, which I find hugely valuable. Like,
and you guys, by the way, if you see me disappear in the video chat, it's because I'm having some audio issues, so I'm putting like the phone to my ear so I could hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
So, to be honest with you, you're doing the hard part, which is talking to people and dialing, which would you agree most people struggle with that more than anything?
Oh, yeah.
Your contract thing is just because you're not used to doing it and it's uncomfortable, and it's fine. I'm here to tell you, you will never get every contract perfect. It doesn't exist. Like sometimes you offer too much, sometimes you offer way too little. You just got to find what your seller's motivation is and just like stick to it. But like, dude, you're doing the hard part. Like, honestly, the contract, in my opinion, is the easiest part. I think you're just uncomfortable because you're not doing that in your current process. And I got to be honest with you, whatever your word's going to be much more important than anything you ever put on a contract.
I agree. But here's the thing. So when it comes to comping too, a big issue with comping with people is just you got to shoot from the hip and use the lowest price possible. I don't think comping's that big of a deal. Go through the course again, how I'm comping. If you just look for similar properties with similar square footage and then similar condition, same subdivision, you're fine. Realtor.com. Zillow,
I was gonna say I use relevancy. So don't get me wrong, I kind of did a comp on my own. I understood the worth. I understood how I profited when I bought it because it was in a very rural area. But I did a comp. I could comp. It's just, you know how it is, you guys. You know when you're starting off a business and like I was like homeless a year ago, so it's just so many life-changing factors and stuff like that, and it takes courage, even so. That's it. Just, I guess, getting over the fear and just literally just taking as massive action as possible, I guess.
Yeah, let me show you this too. So sending a contract out. So let's pop this up here. Do you ever watch YouTube?
Oh, all the time.
All right, so this is going to be recorded on YouTube for you on the live. You watch the replay whenever you can or whatever. But here it is. So you might look on the screen. It's our purchase and sale agreement. We'll just go over this really quick, so there's no issue with like what to do. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of all this text, right? And you're just going to delete it. That's it. I'm going to keep it as a PDF. This agreement is made on the 9th day of December 2021. Between seller, their name, buyer, your name, street address, right? Legal description. I mean, pretty simple, right? Next here is total deposit. We're going to put about $100 if we can, even $0. Or if we're not going to do a deposit, we can just delete that. Cash due to seller. If there's no deposit, we don't really have to worry about that. Total price. All we have to worry here is the closing date. Do the closing date you want. I'd put January 30th or February, whatever. 2021.
Yeah.
The title company, you put that there, right? Next, inspection. I would do 45-day inspection period. Date.
Sometimes it's 0 if it's a really good deal.
I prefer, we're wholesaling, so
I know,
45, 60. So right here, you're just spoiled because you saw an $80,000 deal we did today. So But so date here, buyer, seller. I'd probably leave one buyer just because it's you. One seller, 2, and then boom, we got and so that's it. Then we're gonna get rid of this, and then we're gonna print it. In Orange County, we're gonna meet them in person, or we're gonna download DocuSign, Dotloop, Adobe. There's plenty of free e-signatures, and then boom, you get it signed. Is there any issues on the purchase and sale side that we said?
No issues whatsoever. You're keeping it simple. I love it, and sign with ink, right?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it don't matter, man.
That or blood.
It just okay. We're not gonna sign blood, all right? Just
if you run out,
Dude, I'm sorry, dude.
all right, no, but like just a pen, man. You're good to go. It
use
don't
a
matter.
pencil.
All
But-
right, go to like Home Depot, grab a pen. I don't know.
I
For
understand you.
sure.
All you are is you're just filling out the blanks,
Okay.
and you're just verifying what you did in Word. You're just not used to
Okay.
doing it. That's
So
all.
the next part here is the assignment. When you find the cash buyer, this is probably even more simple than that. The agreement is between the assigner and assignee. Okay.
Yeah.
The assigner is you. Assignee is the cash buyer, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So has entered agreement with seller. Okay. Legal description.
Yeah.
We get that from the property appraiser. Terms, the assigner will deliver a cashier's check, $5,000. Signer will pay a total assignment, whatever your assignment fee is. If it's 100 under contract, we're selling it for 110. We're going to do $10,000 on an assignment fee. And there's no issue at all. Okay. We're going to say this again. Assigner, we are going to receive $10,000. We're going to,
Yeah. By the way, you guys, just before I say anything, when I was finding my cash buyers, the way I found my cash buyers was I just Googled investors near me or cash buyers near me just on Google. And then I started calling all these firms. And then I even had one of these guys say, I just said, hey, look, I'm an independent wholesaler now, and I need somebody I can bring some hot deals to on a deep discount. And he's like, yeah, dude, we don't mind paying you the profits or the arbitrage. We love wholesalers. So I felt like he's a very hot pick for a cash buyer.
yeah, man,
Very
I
good.
like it. That works too. We do individuals.
Yeah.
Purchase price on the transaction, let's say 100. Assignment free is 110. They're giving us $5,000. 105 would be total due because they're paying 110. We're getting 10. Seller's getting 100. Assignee must close the transaction if we did February 1st by January 30th, maybe. From there, pretty easy. This is all. We don't have to worry about this other stuff. I mean, Rick and lawyers did all the hard work for you. Property sold as is. This agreement is null and void if deposit of blank is not received on or before, usually next day or two, $5,000. Assigner, you, cash buyer, assignee, date, time, print, boom. And that's you print it, you have them sign it.
Do I let the cash buyer pick the title company, or I take the title?
No.
I take them to the title company.
You
pick
have
title
to.
company.
Hey, listen, probably the most key part when you have cash buyers,
Can you say that again loudly for everyone again to hear?
one of the most important
Who, me?
factors
Everybody.
as a wholesaler is you have to control the title company. If you ever let your buyer title company, you are going to get your butt kicked. There's a reason they do that. People have a certain comfort level with their title company. They're familiar with how you operate, and you run the rules. Now, it's still got to be a legal transaction, but your title company is the first one to tell you, go, hey, Susie didn't leave a deposit. Susie's playing games. Susie's asking really weird questions. You might want to get involved as soon as possible. And you got to let them know. Your title company has to be in your corner. And the title company, you teach them, if they play games with you, go, listen, Daniel's not playing around. If you don't come to the table, he's going to keep your $5,000. End of story. Now, fast forward, if you give it to their title company, you're going to get every excuse and you're never going to get the truth. So I hear this.
Thank you, man. You guys are freaking lifesavers.
You've got
Jesus Christ.
You've got to control your title company. So you know how to talk to people. Go find a title company, preferably. I wouldn't do the same one that, for the gentleman you're working for.
Exactly.
And just interview them, talk to them, and just say, listen, do you deal with assignments? Shut your mouth and listen to the reaction. If they go, oh my God, I hate those things, or it's like, most title companies, 95% of their business comes from like regular retail realtors. So you need to find the one to go, yeah, we'd be happy to work with you. And hey, do you do double closings? Do you guys experience in transactional funding? And just ask questions. When you bring a traditional assignment agreement to a retail like title company that mostly deals with real estate agents, it's literally a nightmare. It's like the worst thing you can ever do. So go ahead and set that relationship up. It's easy, but you have got to. And when they say you got to go to my title company, go, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't work that way. In the end of the day, if you're selling a property for $50,000 or $100,000 and it's going like correctly, and they're getting in title insurance, it's the same price when it's all said and done. So you want somebody looking over your back. My title company calls me all the time. Actually, I just got a call today, just before I got on this. hey, so-and-so is going to ask you for like a 10-day extension. I said, tell them absolutely not. End of story. I'll just keep their $5,000.
That's it.
So she'll go back and explain, and they go, listen, Mr. Ginn's not playing around. This is big boy stuff. He gave a 2-week commitment. There's no reason why you guys can't fund it unless you don't have the money. If you don't have the money, he'll just keep your $5,000 and we'll call it a day.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Also,
So always use our title company for leverage, right? So
Correct.
So we're not the ones getting screwed.
And here's what I tell them. They've already ran the title. They already have all the work. And honestly, I probably get better fees than you anyways. And so let's just move forward with it. When they don't want to use your title company, they're just going to try to strong arm the deal. Yeah. And that's where you have a problem. Actually, we had last week on our live, we had somebody on there where he had the exact problem. He was being strong armed because he let the buyer use their title company. And the guy's trying to get like a $5,000-$6,000 discount.
If Brandon's on here, I want Brandon to let me know.
I would love to hear what happened
in the comments or something.
So by picking your own title company, guys, you control it. Like a title
I love
company
it.
can be neutral, but like if you brought them the business and they know you, they're fighting in your corner. They want the deal to close, and they know when a transaction has issues, and they'll go, hey, Daniel, there's something squirrely going on with this deal. You might want to call the guy. He keeps like delaying like forever to give the final deposit.
So that's why I see my CEO. That's why I see my CEO and then my VA manager always talking to the title company on the phone when I'm in the office, right?
Correct. So you want your own title company. So you're kind of a one-man operation. You just got to have a relationship. So if it's Susie at the title company, Susie, I'm giving you the contract. Here's the assignment. Please call me if there's any issues with it. I'll check back with you in like 5 days. And just
okay. I had another question because I really
issue.
want to take action, you guys. And I really wanted to get to the point where I'm like, hey, look, Rick and Ginn, look, Zach, I really got my first deal, and it's completely life changing. And I really want that to happen. Now, I feel like I'm confident. I feel like you guys really gave me the confidence to send out my own purchase and sale and use your legal binding contracts. And I really feel like I got the confidence to do that now and start calling my list now. Now, in regards to water shutoffs, that's like the bulk of why I have kind of 1,000 leads. I asked for the past 3 months of active water shutoffs. Is that valid? Yes, right?
Yes.
It's good stuff, man. Like it's
okay. And I put every single one of all those leads inside my CRM. It was a bitch to do, but it was worth it too. So
why do you put in your CRM?
Oh, I mean, not my CRM. I mean, I did it on an Excel file. I put every single one, wrote it down. And then, yeah.
Bro, don't put it in your CRM until you engage them.
How hard was it to get that water shutoff list?
Honestly, at first she didn't want to give it to me, and then I'm like, please, I really don't want to commit a FOIA act. And then she's and then they called me back and they said, no, don't worry, we'll give it to you. And I'm like, yes.
Okay. So guys, I just understand every one of these offline lists you ask for, they're going to give you resistance.
Yeah.
They're secretly hoping you go away so they don't have to do any work. So take Daniel's lead on it and just keep killing them with kindness and just let them know I'm not going anywhere. And I know about this little thing called the FOIA, but
these people are going to hate us. The government. Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, I used to spend so much time in the probate court. They're like, dude, I'll just pull. I remember once pulling up a chair. I go, listen, I'm not allowed to leave. My wife's going to kill me if I don't figure this out. And I knew nothing about it, and I just sat there.
My wife needs to give me she's going to kill me if I don't give her her probate information.
Like whatever like the reason is. But guys, the stuff's there. Like everyone's all about privacy. But if you want to go away when they tell you no, then maybe this isn't the business for you. So like you figured out. And by the way, Daniel, every other list you go to chase around, it'll be the same method of operation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, and I was going to say, you guys, I'm really not a quitter, And let's say, even though, let's say, for example, it doesn't work out, let's say with these 1,300 leads, I'm guessing I'm just picking like the wrong list or the wrong data. So that means just diversify, right? And then probably go back to www.wholesaling.com, free wholesaling, and then do the data thing where you told me to find the hottest zip codes, correct?
Find the hottest zip codes. Yeah.
I remember with listrei.com, you get 10,000 leads. So like if you can't find a deal on 10,000.
Yeah. Or you just get government lists, like
government lists,
do virtual wholesaling lists, go to Volusia County and get the lowest water shutoffs. There's so many you can do.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do that one just so you got no issue there, but somewhere else in Florida, I'd go after and boom, that's it.
Yeah. Daniel, how old are you?
Me, I am 21 years old, sir.
Okay, so I didn't
Good to
start
go.
till 33. So you have a huge head
Yeah.
start. So like, it's not a question if you're going to do it, it's just when. So
Yeah, no,
Keep do-
I think
keep doing what you're
right now
doing.
what I'm doing, what do you guys think about this? I'm in the investor firm from 9 to 5. So should I dial my personal business from like 5 to 8?
Sure.
Yes. And like, here's the deal, dude. Like, I will tell you this because I've hired a lot of young, motivated people. Just try not to cross your businesses up. It's not worth burning a bridge, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So just make sure.
Oh no, this is how I was gonna end that. I was gonna end that story by
Okay.
offering a contract position once I became successful, and then I was gonna just add him to my cash buyers list and generate him revenue still.
Okay, I'm just telling you, it's like noble what you're doing, but just you gotta respect the guy's business. If you want to negotiate more pay and you're closing more deals, then that's the way to do it. If not, you kind of go off on your own. But I'm just saying, keep the two separate.
You think that's a good idea? Like I'm not gonna like burn a bridge once I close my first deal. I'm not gonna be like, okay, bye, I'm out of here. Like, what if I just add him to my cash buyers list? I still offer to generate him revenue just to not burn a bridge.
It's up to you, dude. If you're actually helping him build his business, what's the difference between you going working there or you working at Starbucks or like something else? So it's like you're bettering your skills. What I'm saying is just make sure his leads stay there and you work on your stuff. And then what I would do is write down an income goal. And once you hit it, then you can go, okay, I'm going in this thing full time myself.
I like it.
I think my income goal is just to get that first sale.
Then get it, man. You got all the tools. You're ready to go. What is the sun setting in LA already? Is the sun setting?
Okay, so you guys say I'm ready to go?
No, is the sun setting in LA already? Is there a dark there?
Oh, I'm not in LA.
He's not in LA.
Oh, where is he?
I don't. Well, he's working for
I'm
somebody.
Orange County, Florida.
Oh, he's in Orange County, Florida. Completely.
Bro, oh my God. Oh, I thought you said Orange County, California.
Dude, I'm sorry. Zach, you didn't know that?
You just
No.
assumed it. That's
Oh.
that's Orlando. That's just
That's
up the
Orlando.
street
He's in
from us.
Orlando.
My God. Dude.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm in Orlando.
God. There's 2 orange counties. Oh my God. Yeah, bro, you're fine.
Yeah, I know.
Shot for dollars, man. You're in Orlando. You're
Dude.
good.
Dude, Florida's a lot easier.
If you got the water shut off in Orlando, you're good, man.
Yeah,
You're
just
good, bro.
keep doing
Oh,
what you
hell
do.
yeah,
Got it.
dude. You guys are, dude.
I didn't know that. I'm like, oh yeah, you're good, man. I'm not even worried.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
And you're younger than Zach, so.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah, bro. All you gotta do is cold call that list. That's all I do. Cold call that list. You're good. You're in Florida. Those phone numbers are easy to go. Go out there, get some money, man.
You got it,
You got
man.
it.
Okay, that's a deal. So are we done here?
Unless you have any more questions.
Honestly, I'm motivated up the yin yang right now. I am more confident than I've ever been, and I knew this one-on-one was gonna do that. So next time I'm gonna be in this box, I swear to God, I'm gonna have my first deal closed. I ain't coming back to this for one-on-one ever again unless I close that first deal, and it's gonna be
Or if
amazing.
you have an
And
issue
honestly,
deal.
thanks to you, Zach, my life has completely changed.
All right. Well, Daniel,
for the
bro,
better.
if you have an issue, you can always come on the one-on-one, go in the private chat, and I can help you close a deal if you need me to. I'll do it for free. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're just here to
Dude,
help.
dude, hell yeah, dude. And if I could do anything for you, dude, let me know. I freaking got you.
All right, man. Well, the only thing you can do for me is get a deal.
That's it.
All right, you guys. Well, I want to let somebody else kind of hop on, so they can have some fun with you guys too, because you guys are freaking legendary. So you guys motivated me. I am super confident now. I could go out there. I feel like extremely confident. I'm gonna kill it. So once I hop back in, I'll have my first deal, and if something's wrong, I'll just come back anyways.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Okay.
All right, Zach. Peace out, you guys.
You got it,
Yeah.
bud. Good job.
Orange County, Florida. What is wrong with me?
I don't know, dude.
You blaming
You made
me?
that assumption. I'm like, look at the light. There's no way the sun's going down that quick. But
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, the sun's really going
well, you didn't
down.
ask him. It was California. There's probably more than 2 orange counties.
Oh my god.
I'm willing to. Orange is a pretty common name. I know there's one in California. There's obviously one in Florida.
I know. It's insane. All right, we got some more people on here. Let me answer a couple questions real quick. Let's see, what's the shortest time you ever closed a real estate deal? We're gonna ask here. I think a week, 2 weeks.
I've done 48 hours.
48 hours. Any tips on what
That's
to do
extreme stuff.
after your first couple deals? Build a system. The best way, Ethan, to get a system out here, especially when you're starting out, is once you get a couple deals, start creating a system of cold calling and marketing and drawing for dollars, and go from there. Any tips on, so Renee said, try getting the water shut off at the court, and they told me that it's not public records. Renee, is it a public company that has it? Let me know. Always love helping the people on here. So we got, let's hop some people on and let's get it going. So thanks, Daniel. And next year we got Corbin. Corbin's been killing it lately. I don't think you've talked to Corbin. Corbin's a killer, man.
What's up, Corbin?
He's muted right now. Hey, bro, you're muted.
Unmute yourself.
It's finally glad to meet you, Rick.
There you go. What's up, Corbin? How you doing?
Good. What's going on, Zach?
I'm blessed, man.
Where you out of?
I'm in Jersey.
He's in Jersey, but he's doing how did that big deal go? Did it close?
We closed like 13 of them. 13 out of the 26.
Okay. That's what happened to the other 13.
Yeah.
What happened to the other one?
Oh, I can't seem to get them off. I have like a list of my top issues that I wanted to ask your guys' opinions on.
Okay. Go ahead. Shoot.
You got
Okay.
the expert right here.
Nice. All right. So the first one is not receiving callbacks. I'm calling like personal buyers, and I'm also calling hedges. And nobody's giving me a call back. It's just weird. Nobody's saying they're not interested. They're not emailing me. Nothing. They just disappear. So I don't know whether they're still interested, or should I move on and come back, or
Well, let's kind of break this down. So if you can give him a background, I mean, he just did like a 26 unit wholesaling, like insane amount he made on it, and he's having trouble closing the other 13 out of multifamily, or like what's the situation with it just for him?
they're all single family foreclosed, government foreclosed single family homes.
Okay. So you successfully did half of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
What me and the seller is doing is we were talking about just JVing together, me and the seller.
Okay.
But how would I go about doing that? Because all I know is JVing with somebody, not the actual seller though.
So I just kind of walked in, so I don't know anything about it. The seller of the 26 properties, you're telling me they're government foreclosed?
Mm-hmm. And now it's actually 133 properties.
Oh my God.
It's $8 million worth of properties right now that I can't seem to find buyers for.
So are you the front man for all these properties, or you got them from somebody else?
All right, here's how it went.
You don't have to like divulge all your secrets.
No. I'm just gonna give you like four major instances of how it came about. All right, so the first thing was I used Zach's post on Facebook, found found this woman that was actually working with the seller herself, and she thought that I wanted to buy the properties.
Okay.
So what ended up happening was she wasn't able to find a buyer, so the seller kicked her to the curb and put me in charge of the properties.
Okay.
So now I have the properties, and he just sent me some more. So now I have 133 properties in Arkansas and Georgia.
Wow.
So I'm like confused. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
The first 13 you moved?
Mm-hmm. And
Did
the
you use
thing
the
was, it
exact-
wasn't me myself. He talked to the people. I just introduced him to the buyers.
Okay. And now
Yeah.
you're doing 100% of it, correct?
Not yet. No, I haven't sent him the a contract yet.
So, I mean, honestly, you're just gonna have to increase your activity level, and then when you contact these people and they're like kind of ghosting you, not getting back, are you just leaving messages or emails, or what's your primary?
I mainly leave voicemails if they don't answer.
So, like an old school technique I used to use when like people wouldn't respond, call them like your like your family or friend. Hey, John, give me a call. I got to tell you something. Or John, give me a call. It's important. It's about that thing. Just have you ever had someone leave you a message like you can't leave me hanging like that? Now you are tricking them a little bit, but it is what it is. Like it's just so instead of saying, hey, this is Corbin. I have some properties. I think you'd be a deep discount. You'd be interested in it. Try some radical like messages. We use this approach even on like texting, and it give someone a reason to call you back. You don't want like, hey, dude, I think your house is on fire. You might want to call me. You know, but it's got to be like you got to go, man. I got to call this guy back. And then when you get him on the phone, you go, listen, I didn't mean to alarm you with that, but this is, I need to talk to you, and just, can I get 5 minutes of your time? And then you can kind of go on your pitch. So try not to pitch them on your mail, and just find a reason to have them call you back. Like end of story. Another little secret, when we couldn't get a seller to call us back, we'd stick a for sale sign in the yard, and it pisses them off, but they called us. And once we calmed them down, I mean, you want to talk about like leaving 30, 40 messages. So you've got to take like that extra step and just find a way to have them call you without telling them, their hair's on fire, but like your hair's on fire, you got to call me. So find a creative message and then test it out and see if it works. And understand you're probably going to get a little bit of lecture from them. Like, hey, don't be wasting my time like this. Go, listen, dude, why I got you on the phone? Like, you guys, you buy properties. I have something for you. So I would concentrate on getting them to connect with you and stop worrying about the message. And then that way you can separate the two, because if they don't connect with you, you can't talk to them and even pitch them. So dude, try it. It works. It's especially effective on someone with text. Have you ever been left with a hanging text?
Absolutely.
Oh, call me. We got issues.
Yeah.
I'm calling you 100% of the time. So go extreme. What's the worst case scenario? Like they don't talk to you anymore? Like they're not talking to you now anyway. So, but like the amount of properties, it's a good problem you have. You're just going to have to turn up the activity level like really high, and then just find a way to do the connectivity piece and stop trying to like solve everything with an email. I got to be honest with you. I'm so numb to emails. I only read the title. Like I get so many, it's like, it's overwhelming. So email is the worst, direct phone call, and God forbid you get their cell phone number, a hanging text, I guarantee we'll get them. And then don't forget about like social media to hunt people down and chase them, because it works.
Okay. So
Facebook message them. They don't live near you. So yeah, and I'd be doing those, or calling from a different phone number, Google Voice it. Like that's just kind of what I do.
You can try to use LinkedIn to get some more information on it, but just, you're going to have to turn it up. So you know how many people you're going to have to contact roughly for an average sale on it. So dude, you got a great problem. Like, give me your problem. I'll take it. I love that.
Listen, if anybody can help me with this, I will definitely split whatever I make with them.
So that's the second part of this call, is like kind of doing the JVing, but you're going to have to quarterback it, because you know how the daisy chaining works. It gets a little bit out of control with, so if you have somebody in the chat, if someone's looking in the markets, what are you, Arkansas, and what's the other one?
Arkansas and Georgia.
So Arkansas and Georgia, and then go to Wholesaling, Houses for Real.
I mean, Justin says he wants to help. There's a lot of people on here. Just network. I think I'll ask, what's your email if you want people to help you out?
It's Gardner, GARDNER, Corbin 28 at gmail.com.
Aren't you New Moon on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just comment your info that you want people to go hit you up there.
Okay.
Just comment in the comments. I'll put it up for people. Make sure you just between you and me, make sure you vet these people that email you. Not everyone that goes there is like vetted from me. I don't know who they are. You got thousands of people watching, so I don't know. It could be a good person, could be not. Statistically, 1 out of those people are going to be good. So
what type of what should I ask? You know, like what? Because listen, I've been running into a lot of people that. Not sorry to cut you off. But I've been running into a lot of people who just they make it seem like we're gonna be the best of friends. We're gonna make money together.
Yeah.
They act like they got the eye of the tiger. Like
Honestly, just cut.
And then they just disappear, or they just wait for me to do something and hope that they get paid or something. I don't know what's going on.
So just
you tell them. You've dealt with these people.
Honestly,
more than
that is the biggest problem with the internet. Everyone's like, I call it kind of. It's gonna be bad. Fake book.
Oh my god,
it's so fake. It's like, listen, be honest with you, I'll help you out, dude. If you haven't flipped the property with, I'm okay. But like, do you have cash buyers? Like, can you just give me like a snapshot of it real quick? Like, I just hate when they BS you to death, and all they want are addresses out of you, and then they're gonna figure it out later. It's like, listen, hey, if you guys got a buyer's list and you're serious that you can prove it, let me know. We'll work with it. But
no, here's the thing too. Like, you don't want to like a bad person. It comes down like really quick. Make sure you get a proof of funds from their cash buyer. You don't do an exclusive JV agreement. I think you understand that.
Oh yeah, never.
It's not exclusive where I agree to split this deal with you. No. Okay. I agree to split the deal if you have a buyer. Okay.
And that's it.
That's the big issue, because now you're stuck with that partner. Hey, I don't have to deal with you unless you bring the buyer, right? Realtors hate that. Like oh my gosh, they hate that, but that's the honest truth. So you really won't have an issue. Make sure you get a proof of funds of their buyer. And that's the way you do it, and bring them through their buyer if they want. But that's it. Like, right. What else would you put? Non-exclusive JV agreement.
Yeah. Non-exclusive.
Because they're going to send you an exclusive one and try to lock you up. We ain't going to do that. $5,000 money deposit from that cash buyer. And if that cash buyer, you have to talk to them also, do a 3-way call. That cash buyer has to agree on the price before they walk through.
Yeah.
And agree to a $5,000 non-refundable deposit. Bring them through, right? After that, what's the big hoopla, right?
Yeah. The hardest people on the internet is just getting through all the BS. It's like, and the minute someone lies to you, like, just move on. Like, here's the reality.
It takes so long to find out, because people will go like a whole week of pretending like they're doing something.
I know. So just come up with a priority list for them. And if they don't follow through, just move on. So I used to do this when I did bird dogging. I used to spend so much time. And the reality, if I got 100 bird dogs, only 2 or 3 would follow directions.
Yeah, so you might get 5 emails. One of them might be good.
So what you can do is, if you want, you can even come up with there's so many like types of forms and stuff you can use through Podio, right?
Yeah.
All these other things where you can just make a form out and go, do me a favor, just fill this stuff out for me and I'll take a look at it. That way they can't fill out a form, dude. Like, I don't want to work with you. Like, if you can't fill out 7 pieces of it, that's it. And then the minute you suspect something, unfortunately, it's usually true. Like, if they're bullshitting you and type of deal, like, oh, I've got 1,000 cash buyers. It's great. Hey, can you just send me a quick screenshot of that?
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
God.
They sit there and they say that they're gonna buy it, and then come back either the same day or another day asking the JV.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. Did you see that little hedge fund I just found? I hit those people.
I don't remember where. What was that?
Are you on your phone or computer?
Yeah, I got my other phone right here.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just send you. Actually, I'll just put it up right here. Let me put up the website. I want you to go contact someone on here. They might actually be good. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. It seems like I just vetted them on PropStream. It looks like they're buying houses. I just put it right here.
Okay.
SFR3.com. I wouldn't trust them 100%, but they're buying. It looks like they're buying everywhere around the U.S. So go give them a shot. You never know. Give them a shot, right?
Yeah.
It looks like you're gonna flip these houses. So
No, I feel you on the trying to help with all these JV guys on the. It's just tough. Like every deal we get brought to us, it's just like I'm just like got bullet armor. I'm just used to it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'll do that for you. It's like, okay, you got 2 days. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, you got to give me like another 2 weeks. And it's like, I do this and do that. It's like, done. I'm done. I can't deal with it. Like,
I don't even bother letting them know that I'm not working with them no more.
Yeah, I know, but like, listen, Corbin, you're not there to make friends with them. I'm sure you got plenty of friends. Like, I got to get down to business and I got to take care of my family. And if you can't help me, then that's great. We'll move on. But honestly, I prefer when people tell me I can't do that. I'm like, okay, well, great. I appreciate your honesty. We'll move on. But most people kind of BS you and go, oh, let me like corner your properties and then I'll go find a buyer and come back. And they don't perform. So just go, listen, I'll give you like 48 hours to see if you can do anything. After that, like, I'm done with you. Like, have an expiration and just move on.
Okay.
But if you look at how I do, like, if you have 100 of them and you only have like a 2 to 3% success rate, understand those numbers.
Yeah.
If you had 10 people tell you like that, you're going to be lucky to get 1 or 2 that'll actually take any type of action or like even do a quarter of what they're going to say. So I always tell people, I don't listen to what you say. I watch what you do. I don't care what you say.
facts.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, facts over feelings.
The more they keep talking, just cut them off because it's just like,
okay. Yeah, because that's how it usually goes. It's like we go through all of these life lessons and everything.
You got to control your time.
Well, Corbin, it's like wholesaling. Does every single lead turn into a deal? No. You got to go through a lot. So you have to go through a lot of potential cash buyers to find the best ones.
You got to kiss a lot of frogs.
It sucks. Okay. All right.
You do.
All right.
But the key is I don't want to kiss those ugly frogs. I just want to stick a spear in their head.
Some frogs.
They drive me nuts, man.
So
I agree.
Yeah. Listen, I took a whole, like, I couldn't, like, what was it? About a month ago, I took like a whole week off from wholesaling.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I can't. I was like having anger issues and all types of stuff. I was like, I need a break.
In the future, I would get through this. You do what you got to do, but in the future, it's possibly something you could get a VA and you could give them hard rules on how to deal with these people.
I just think I just think you get plenty of them doing it.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, in the long run, if he comes across like lots of lists like this, dude, the guys just want to sit there and be driven crazy by all these people that just aren't going to come through on it. So if you had a VA and go, okay, listen. So I would find a process while you're doing this. Like when I talk to a cash buyer, I'm not here to be their friend. Like, I'm just like, let's just get to the point.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a proof of funds? Okay, well, call me if you ever get one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, it's complicated. No, it's not complicated. You either have money or you don't. If you don't have the money to buy it, I'm not giving you creative terms. You're not going to put me in a corner. And like, I move on.
Some people get offended when I ask for proof of funds
because they don't have it, and you call them to the table on it. It's just like I tell people, like, well, Rick, I called 20 of the cash buyers back, and only like 2 qualified. I go, welcome to the club. The minute they start doing the song and dance on the proof of funds, you have your answer. Move on. They don't. I don't want a song and dance when I go to sell a property, right? Like, if it's 150, you're gonna have to pay 150.
Yeah, and the thing is, the prices are 70% lower or more than the retail price.
Yeah,
find a hedge fund. Like, those are the people that.
That's what I would do.
Just told you. They don't really.
You said go on the website that you sent me.
FR3 one, yeah, whatever it was, or watch the replay on this. Like, remember, how offended would you be if I said, "Hey, you know what? You want to go higher, you want to work this job, and it's like you got to pick up a 30-pound plate. Pick up this 30 pounds, the 30-pound bag. You can just pick it up. You don't care. Like, fine, I'll pick it up. You're gonna be like, how dare you ask me that I can pick up 30 pounds?
Yeah.
Same thing with a cash buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, how dare you ask me that?
I buy properties all the time. I think people are flaky when they don't ask me for proof of funds.
So yeah,
like, no problem here because I'm used in custom and I'm trained to do it. And I know they're serious about selling it. When they don't ask me for it, like, I'm like, why aren't you? Like, I'm so programmed. I don't want to waste time. And I think you should do the same. I would get through these last 13 And I would take some time when you're done and take the lessons you've learned, like the stuff that like burnt you out, and then find a way that you can manage that part. Because if you're going to keep doing, because what happens is you're going to get in a niche here. This is how everyone does it. And like all of a sudden everyone's giving you lists of stuff and go, man, I can't sit here and like deal with these people. And you just need to find a way to filter through that process. But a good VA, if you train them because you've been through the pain, you can prevent it. So I think you're on the right track with everything.
Yeah, it's just kind of depressing knowing that you got $8 million worth of property and you can't move it.
I bet you know it's more stressful, Corbin, when you have nothing.
It's true.
I'm telling you, dude, and I've been in that position with mouths to feed and stuff when I was a lot younger, and you have a better problem. So like, be grateful for the situation you have and just find a way to work through it.
I just don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it.
I agree.
That's what I'm afraid of. The seller just saying like, you know what? This ain't working.
Well, go out there, call a bunch of hedge funds and look up hedge funds, and don't tell me, I don't want to know your city that you have this deal. Do not tell me, please.
No, it's like 30 different cities.
Good. I don't want to hear it. But let's say you're in Georgia. Let's say it's in New Brunswick or whatever. Okay. Go to look up New Brunswick title companies with investors and call those title companies New Brunswick Real Estate Investor Associations, the New Brunswick hedge funds. We buy screw it. We buy ugly houses in New Brunswick. Just search that and find. Just call all day, man. Like, you're one of the rare exceptions where it's probably worth it for you to be working most of your day doing cash buyers and finding more sellers. Correct. You don't want to cut out your marketing, but you got 13. Get them done, man.
And possibly get someone that you trust through some other relationship to help you like rip through these calls and give them a percentage of the deal. Like,
I got one guy who's actually watching right now, I think.
Okay. Well, did you get them on it? Go work with it. So get through this and then take some time to reflect on it and go, okay, I'm going to keep going for this. I got to find a little bit better system to kind of work it through. But you got a good problem, dude.
Yeah.
You just got to finish it and get through it. So
yeah, man,
you're almost at year end. So it's like a perfect time. Get through it so you can satisfy your relationship and then just harvest as much cash as you can out of it.
Yeah. I'm not even adding my own price to it. I'm just keeping it as is.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I haven't even added any money to it.
Okay. Well,
go on Facebook and just like right now, you got to do the action. So go out there. There's a buyer out there for it. You just got to go and find it.
You got it, man. You just keep working out. Don't take a week off, though. You got to get this done.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not doing that no more. That's over.
Yeah, I know. You got to get as much done by like the 22nd, 23rd, because you know people are going to tune out after that a little bit. So
yeah,
go get it, man. You got this.
You got it.
All right. So I mean, you basically answered all my 8 questions without me having to ask them. So
perfect, man. Hey, you got a lot of people in the chat, so just kind of
do me a favor and just comment your info on there.
Okay.
And then you got to vet through all of them.
Yeah,
not gonna be fun, man. But go out there and do it. You got this.
That's probably a little bit better.
I got time. It's all right.
Okay.
All right. You got this.
All right, man. Thanks, fellas.
Got it, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Corbin. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, take care.
All right, you got to go your event.
Okay, guys, I got to take you off. I'm gonna leave you in good hands with him.
He's got a webinar to sell a course, right, in the other room.
Yeah,
he's got to go to his webinar to sell
my $10,000 course.
Yeah,
everybody, I'm gonna like backdoor this one. So.
Yeah, it's a fishing course, so don't worry.
That one ain't free.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got you. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to unplug this one.
Okay, guys. I'll see
you. All right, see ya
later.
I'm staying. I ain't going anywhere. You guys thought you get rid of me. You ain't getting rid of me that easy. These gurus. Yeah, you're good. All right. Zach's here. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, guys. I got everyone on here, guys. While we're resetting, we're gonna hit some more people up. We're gonna talk to as many people as I can. Oh, what are the Steelers playing tonight? I mean, it's not that good. Let's get it. So let's pump it up. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to show you guys how I can help you out. Any cash buyers, guys. I'll go live as long as you guys want me to. Like I don't really care. You know, everyone knows I'm the person that will go live for forever. You know, I don't care. So guys, while everyone's starting to pop up, get ready to go. Do me a favor, guys, on YouTube, smash that like button and subscribe. Share this if you can. If you're on Facebook, smash that like button, guys. Let's get it. Everyone on here, hit that like button. Give me some taps. Like it. Follow. I truly appreciate it, guys. We go live here 4 days a week. Kind of insane. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it going. Let's see how I can help the people out and get it going. So, Dylan, whipping in the kitchen.
Yep. I gotta put everything on pause, but yeah, I had to start making dinner while I was waiting. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. How are you?
I'm good, brother. It's good to see you. I appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah, man, no worries. Don't leave anything on the stove. You can still cook and talk. I don't care.
I took it all off. I got my questions written down. Here, let me take this out. It sounds like better audio.
Get it, man.
Can you hear me?
All right, things muted for a second, but yeah, no big deal.
You got me now?
All righty, yep.
Okay. Bro, yeah, man, thanks for taking my call. Man, I saw that you are looking into learning Spanish.
Un poquito, but not too much. But I know a little bit of Spanish, you know. Not too much.
Bro, let me know. You teach me wholesaling, and I will teach you Spanish. About
I'm good, man.
So
I'm gonna learn Spanish. I'll teach you wholesaling.
Right. Let me know, man. I got you. About 3 years ago, I just started learning Spanish on my own. Like just, you know, night classes after work, after the gym, that kind of stuff, online, you know, everything on the computer. And man, I dedicated my life to it. I'm fluent in Spanish. Wow.
What was your motivation for that?
So in my past job, I told you I came from a corporate job. We had a lot of clients. I'd say over 50% of our clients were actually native Spanish speakers, and they preferred to speak Spanish. I had a couple of our biggest clients. They straight up would not talk to me if I didn't talk to them in Spanish. Like I first started visiting them with other salesmen who was a Spanish speaker, and I was basically like cut out of the conversation completely. And the guy could speak broken English. He just wouldn't deal with me. A lot of guys in like South Florida.
That's crazy. I mean, unless you're in like Miami, I don't really see that too much, but that's crazy. I have actually dealt with people that only spoke Spanish my acquisitions days, and I can get through it. Like I'm actually not too bad. Like I can get through a conversation with it. I got A's in high school Spanish for 2 years, but like I just have eidetic memory, so I remember the conversation. But what I could tell you is I thought I had to learn it for wholesale. I did not. You know, the sellers I've done deals, people only spoke Spanish. What always happens is there's an aunt or there's a nephew, niece that are bilingual, and they just get it done for you.
Yeah. I mean, if you're providing value and they're motivated, you guys are going to find a way to make it work.
That's it. And I've told everyone here for wholesaling, like I had a couple of people reach out to me. It's like, Zach, can I translate your content in Spanish? And I'm like, you can. The issue is if you're in the United States of America, unfortunately, you're going to have, if you want to make $100K per month, you're going to have to learn English to close deals. And we don't care if you got an accent. Nobody cares. As long as you can convey it to most of your sellers, you're going to be fine. And that's unfortunately the honest truth. I don't really care what language you speak, but let's get it, bro. What's up? So how can I help you out today?
So I got a couple questions for you. I'm still in my pursuit to find my first deal. I'm 5 months in full time. And that the previous caller, dude, tell him if he's tired of his problem of having too many houses under contract, I will switch with him any day of the week.
I know, man.
So one of my questions off the top is, how do you guys pay if you find a VA on Upwork or Facebook? I deal with a couple people that I found on like Facebook and pay them to do some tasks. How do you pay them? Do you do like a 1099? Do you just pay them to your company and mark that as a separate expense? Like, how do you do the accounting side for when you're paying VAs, one-off VAs?
Upwork.
You do everything through Upwork, and then do you 1099 that expense, or do you not have to be since Upwork is paying tax?
Since this is Upwork, it's fine. If it's outside of Upwork, you could 1099, but it gets squirrely because they're in the Philippines. We're just using Upwork just to write it off.
Gotcha. So you don't deal with anyone if someone connects with you on Facebook, says, "Hey, I can do XYZ task." You just say if it's not
most people I find off of Facebook got fired from their last acquisitions company for a reason, and they're looking for more work. That's a big issue I've seen.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell you it's the problem, but it's the truth. There's a reason why they're marketing. People should be marketing from them. There's some good services out there, with RVAs, I don't really care too much because they're only doing I'm not degrading them at all, but it's lower level tasks.
Yeah.
You're cold calling and you're asking 2 questions and you're getting a yes. If it's a yes, go talk, put in this little form, you're fine to go. That's it. And half the time, hey, this phone number said yes. Okay. That's all I need.
Do you have anyone on the virtual side, like pulling lists, list stacking, putting leads into Podio and
not
stuff
list stacking. Everyone's got a sexy little business model. We're not we have for list pulling for manual stuff, a lot of probates and a lot of specialty lien lists will have VAs do. Unfortunately, when putting leads in, again, the cold callers, this person's interested. This is their phone number. This is their name. Acquisitions person takes it from there. Any inkling of interest, acquisitions manager's got it.
But does the cold caller put a seller or a web form and that just puts it straight into your Podio and your acquisition takes it from there?
Yes.
Okay. I sent you a message yesterday that you touched on. I don't think I did a good job in your live yesterday of explaining my question of I'm doing cold calling and now I've paused my SMS because I've switched it from SMS to cold calling. I want to do both simultaneously, but I'm worried about mixing, how to basically configure everything so I don't have any numbers that are being used on both. And if someone, gets a text and they say, "Hey, don't contact me," I don't want to call them again from that number. How do you go about managing that?
It depends. Sometimes I used to do the Mojo and then a text lead Sherpa, and those were different phone numbers. To the seller, if you're using a different phone number, there's completely different people. So that'd be like me cold calling and you texting. Like the seller to them, it's 2 different people.
Yeah, if I'm running everything under batch dialer, batch SMS.
Are you using the same numbers for both?
That's what, before I start this, I want to make sure that, because before I just had a pool of numbers and I would basically call with the numbers, and then when they would get spammed out, I would use those numbers to do my SMS because I was trying to reduce my cost, basically. And I
would do a DIDI on the cold calling and then keep the texting separate. I know that sounds really confusing, but ask the people in batch how you do it. You can basically mask a phone number, and then on the back end, batch will use their own phone numbers, and then the call out won't even be that number.
Okay.
Kind of confusing. I know. I had to do a lot of research on it. It's called DIDI. It's basically I could do a DIDI on you. So I could use your phone number. I don't put your phone number on here, but let's say your phone number is 111-111-1111. Okay. You have the coolest phone number ever. I could do a DIDA on the call and port that number in, and then you'll get a call from 111-111111. But really who's calling is 222-22222. But from the person getting the phone, it looks like it's 111-111-111. So it won't affect the calling at all.
Does that make a difference if it shows up as spam or no?
It's a different phone number, yeah. Going through.
Then
their own back end.
Are you paying for a second phone number when you do that?
DIDI is free on Zach dialer, batch dialer, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
It's free. I port all my call rails, Google Voices. I got a ton. I got 50, 60 phone numbers just sitting in limbo from probate mailers, different type of mailers, Tennessee phone numbers, all over the country. So
do you season your phone numbers once they get spammed?
Yeah, we'll put them on kind of pause, and then we'll put them back on.
Do you have
Usually
a
about a month or two, they'll get off.
what's the timeline that you do for that?
Usually it's about. Batch kind of gives you like I don't know what the thing's called, but like it'll give you like a good or bad symbol type thing on it. So whenever it's good to go, I don't know. I think it's called a rep score, maybe.
Yeah,
what's your reputation on it? Whatever it's called. Like that's how we kind of notice.
yeah. I mean, I don't. No offense to Batch, but I have found many numbers. I mean, I had to cut out 3 numbers today that I'm using on Batch on an active cold call campaign that says the reputation is perfectly good, and then when I call my cell, it shows up as spam. So I cross-reference it through another website too, and it doesn't check them. So
well, do just buy them through Twilio and then import it from Twilio into there.
And I've been having a freaking nightmare. I bought 13 numbers on Friday, and I've been going back and forth between Batch and Twilio. Batch won't talk to Twilio. Twilio is willing to talk to Batch, but apparently there is like a broken API with their integration. And that's what I had been doing because the numbers are much more affordable on Twilio. And from my experience,
I know that's what I do.
They last a lot longer too. The numbers that I was using Twilio last longer than Batch. But when I tried to import those, oh my God, man, it was it's been a nightmare. I just been like today, I had to finally say like, okay, well, I at least want to continue to call, so I got to buy all my numbers through Batch. And they were completely unwilling to speak with anyone at Twilio to try to fix this. And they're like expecting me to be a coder and be able to go into their back end. And the terminology that they're using is like so high level. I mean, their terms and stuff about the back end API production composing that is way over my head.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
So
you're using Twilio numbers imported into Batch without issue?
Yeah, I'm not buying 30 on there. I have a lot of old ones on there.
Yeah.
Wires are still connected.
That's good.
That's gonna be a problem. I'll buy some more. I do that, man. I would test other dialers if you want to. Like that sometimes not everyone's mojo. So try other ones if you want to. I mean, I'm not, they're all tools, man. You know, that's the thing. They're all tools.
So one of the things I'm doing, I wanted to ask, I put in my message to you yesterday about Versium Reach, and I did end up, using them a while back, and they, from my experience, the data's just been not very good at all. I wanted to ask, do you happen to know roughly like what your metrics are for how, if you're going to call 1,000 people, how many people are likely to be connected to the right person?
About 60% on true people, about 80 on a paid, 80 even more on a paid service.
Really? I mean, I know, I know a lot of people use Batch Leads for their Skiptracing.
Well, Batch uses IDI and TLO. Like I kind of don't look at it like that. Like I know where Batch gets their info from. It's like buying a Walmart brand ketchup. It's just Heinz. It's just store brand. That's the way you got to look at it. Like I look at Batch's texting. It's Twilio's texting. It's all on the back end. So like that's the way you got to look at it. So PropStream, they're weird about it. Like I can't get a definite answer if they're actually using credit bureau data or from TLO or IDI. They're kind of weird because I know the contracts are like for 9 cents. So I know when Batch charges 13, 14, I can tell it's TLO and can compare to my other numbers. PropStream's a little weirder on it. I think they're using a mix. I got to see. I already told you, like, I think I told people, like, if I've been on this crazy, like, search for an API to pull from truepeoplesearch.com. If I can do it bulk, that's all I would do. Maybe I'll spend the 50 grand just to do it. But then I could get in trouble on that. I could get an attack on the site, but
work it out. The folks at True People,
they'd hate me on it. I've emailed them. I'm like, I will pay you tens of thousands of dollars if like you have something, and they're like, no, for privacy. And so I've tried, and something will happen like that. Just they don't have it right now, and that'd be my goal. So, and paying a VA to do the skip tracing for you is too expensive. So,
Yeah, that's too
what
time
it's
consuming one by one. That's way too time consuming, even for a
I
VA.
know.
So yeah, because that's one of my things that I'm trying to figure out. Like I paid a bunch of money to get a ton of skip traces for like I had to pay a year subscription to go with Versium, and the data that I'm getting back, like my connect metrics to the right people, are so small, man, so small. And I'm trying to balance whether like I already spent this large amount of money, I can't get that back. Do I keep pouring into that money that I spent and connect with the few people that I can? Or do I just like write that off and start spending money on a more expensive skip tracing?
Do you put that on a credit card?
Yeah, but I pay off my credit cards every month.
Did you ask for a refund from Versium?
It's already too late. It was over a month ago. It's probably a month and a half ago.
Or keep asking. You'd be shocked. Sometimes you'll get it.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Yeah. That's why I asked if you had any.
Does it hurt to ask?
Huh? Yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask.
If you're not going to use the service, just ask. If you're not satisfied with the service, sometimes you get a refund.
That's why I wanted to know if you had any experience with that company, or like have you heard anything good or bad about?
I've heard about Versium. I've never used it. The people that promoted have stopped promoting it for their own business for a reason.
Really? Great.
Stopped using it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, chop that up to another mistake along the way.
I promise you, man, Dylan, like it's too good. Like when you see 2 cent skip tracing, I was excited. I was like, oh, let's do it. I've tried it. It sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm different. Like I got connections, so I used someone else's account and tried it out. It was terrible.
I mean, I ran an SMS campaign. I tried out like a small number. It was just a couple hundred. It was like 500. I ran an SMS campaign, and I was able to look on REI Reply and look at my deliverability rate. And that was really high. It was higher than what I was pulling through from PropStream and a couple other places. It was over 90%. And now when I signed on, I had to the only way to do it is a year commitment, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars. And you get, 2 cent skip tracing. And then when I'm going to put this into my cold call campaign, I'm looking at the KPIs and my connect ratio. I got like out of the last day, I did 2,500 calls with 149 actually being connected. But those 149 the vast majority are wrong number. That's just like connected to a person. The vast majority of these are just going to nothing. And,
Dylan, this brings us back to driving for dollars. You can True People search 150 pretty easy. Get that done in an hour. Right?
Yeah.
And it saves you a lot of time. This brings us back to that, So that's kind of what I've seen, man. It's like your time's important. Skip tracing is an issue. The problem is you already spent the 1-year commitment. Should have talked to me before you did it, but whatever.
Well, this is before I even knew you existed. I wish I would.
I know. I would have just, I would have not changed. I would have told, hey, I've tried it. I didn't like it. It could be the next greatest thing in Florida. Don't work. Okay. I've tried once in Michigan. It don't work there either. So
yeah. Well, then I think, I don't want to, because I'm spending money on everything else. I'm spending money on the dialer, the list pulling, the VA. All the numbers. I'm spending money on all these other aspects, and I don't want to start spending money on more skip tracing when I've already bought it. But if it's not leading me anywhere, then I'm just shooting myself in the foot, and I just got to write off. It's tough to write off that many thousands of dollars, but I may be missing out on more money moving forward. So it's just a tough call to make, but I think that's what I got to do.
I don't know what to tell you there. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. The Versium ain't going to be a good one. That's the issue. It's that I've seen the same thing with like cold data. People have been bragging about that. I've seen people not get the best results on it. It all comes down to quantity and quality. Sometimes something sounds too good to be true. It is.
Yeah.
The red flag on that would have been you need a year subscription for it. So that's where they make their money. Unfortunately, that's it. Like I would try to get a refund and try. Like that's all I could do.
Yeah. Okay. Do you put a earnest money down when you do a contract? If they don't bring it up, if they don't ask you to, do you have to put down earnest money for it to be valid with the title company?
No, ask the title company, but I do $100.
Okay, so you do earnest money.
I will do an earnest money.
No.
I
If the seller never mentions the word earnest money, and then when you go to send the contract, do you put down $100 in there, or do you put?
Yes. I do it because 5 times a year, this happened 5 times already this year. I've had other wholesalers write contracts backed up on me and then put an affidavit on their house and say, screw you, Zach, you're not getting this deal sold. And then I'm like, well, you sold this on the 10th. You signed this on the 10th and you recorded it on the, now the title's clouded on the 10th and I can't close this. But right here, the title company, there's an email of me with a signed contract and I put $100 in a deposit on the 9th. So let's go to court and see what the court's going to say. And they're like, shoot. No, they're going to like, F you, Zach. I'm like, all right. And then they talk to a lawyer. They're like, you got no case here. Zach out on the 9th.
Because and that's valid because of your $100 earnest money.
Yes, because I have a paper trail with a title company. Because between you and me, I'd have to go to a civil court. And then the judge is going to be like, well, let's say you and me go in a deal. You signed it on the 1st. I signed it on the 2nd. And I put a $5,000 deposit. I have all the fancy schmancy stuff. I have a notary signing it. But you went to a title company without a deposit, it's going to be 50-50. If you put a $100 deposit down, but you didn't do an affidavit or you didn't do any like paperwork for it, but you have title go in and you put a $100 deposit, you just have to prove to the title company that you put escrow down and you were willing to close on the transaction. You're fine. I'm in Florida, like I'm in Port Saint Lucie. People try to steal deals all the time from me. It never stops. So I have to do it. Port Saint Lucie is terrible, man. It's all shady. It's all like, you don't see a lot of wholesalers coming out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. Everyone's mean. Everyone's aggressive. They say that our company, we've never bought in one house ever. And then they go crazy. You know, like it happens every day. Okay. Yeah. The boss there, he's 22. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a college kid. I'm like, I graduated college like almost 3 years ago, man. So like, you have to like, I have to deal with it every day. Yeah. I have to compete with 10, 15 people. That's what I do. And you're in Florida. I have to tell you, Tampa's somehow not that bad. I don't know why. Everyone's just cutthroat here. I don't know why, but to answer your question, that's why most people don't have to. I tell $100 just to cover everyone's butt.
Gotcha.
Even do $10, at least you proved had earnest money down.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that answers a lot of my questions tonight. I don't know if Tampa's better or worse. I've never gotten that far to figure it out. At this point, I almost wouldn't mind having my back stabbed. I just like to get to that point.
Man, you do not want to be at that point. I had a couple of videos. I had a $70,000 deal. I almost lost.
I saw your video, man. That was
$1,000 lost. $70,000 deal lost, and the only thing that's same is $100. And I had to pay a lawyer $1,000 just to save that deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Man. It would have been $10,000 to put that into court, and I would have gone to court for that one. So it's an insurance policy for me.
Yeah.
It's an insurance policy. Like I spend $500 a year worth of deposits just so I don't have to pay a lawyer $10,000 to defend it, because it happens 5 times.
Do you? It sounds like so. Do you open up title as soon as you get the contract, or do you wait till you have a cash buyer?
So if I'm going to personally close on it, like I have a deal right now, we have it under contract for $175, and it's already, the house is like, it literally needs $500 of work, and I could probably list it for, $279. I'm just closing on the house. Like I'm close. Like I say title company, we're going. Okay. Like I'm like, I put $5,000 down. We are closing on this thing, and we're closing the sucker in like a couple days.
Yeah. When you wholesale.
No, I'm holding it, and then I'm going to throw it on the market.
Yeah. No, I'm saying when you do wholesale.
Wholesaling, no. We'll put our deposit down, and then we have the escrow in there, and then the title company doesn't run the title until I bring the cash buyer through.
Okay. And so you tell you can do that. You tell the title company, hey, I'm putting down the deposits. Don't run the title until I tell you.
Yes.
So at that point, do you officially open? What stage is that? Do you open title, or what's the correct terminology?
Title, they're not running it though. You gotta understand how a lot of title companies work in Florida. They bring it either like Chicago or like First American. Like the title company actually doesn't do the title. They can do some preliminary stuff, but a lot of them run it through the big boys. Then that's the thing that costs money most of the time.
Yeah.
So I want to do it until you have a buyer there, just in case you have a bad deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it falls out, I'm hearing that you have to cover the expenses for the title company.
If
And
you have the right title company, you don't have to.
it's what?
And we're special. I mean, we bring so much business to our title company that we have 3 or 4 that fall off like all the time, and they don't really care because we bring them so much money.
Yeah. So that's a great place to work up to, but I got to be cognizant.
Yeah.
Of
No.
where, like I said, man, I'm still going after the first one.
No. So at that point, don't run it yet. Have it under escrow. We're still working with the seller, and I can kind of give you when we can start going more into there.
Gotcha. Okay, man. Well, dude, I really appreciate it. It's always great to get to talk to you. If you want to learn some more Spanish, man, let me know. I'll send you some resources to help me out.
I will. I appreciate it, man. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Oh my gosh. All right, man. Well, I'll see you next week. Any questions, let me know, but I'm always here to help.
Appreciate it, brother. You take care.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Ooh, all right. We're good here. Sweet. All right. And next here we got Jakari.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Yeah, I just had a couple of questions. Can you see me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, let me turn the light on real quick. There we go. Oh man, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Yes, sir.
I see you're commenting on the YouTube, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Means a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate what you guys do, man.
It's good to put a face to a name, you know. Like you always see Jakari on there, and I'm like, now I know who you look like, which is great. You know, now I won't forget. You know,
right. Here's a little messy, but
it don't matter, man.
Yeah. So as far as JVs, what are your thoughts as far as like, let's say, like I have a JV with someone, and as far as like, I guess the assignment goes, as far as me getting paid and them getting paid, like how would that process go?
What process are we talking? Like you have a contract and then you find the buyer, or is it where they have the contract and then you find the buyer?
Well, actually, okay, so what if they have like under contract, but they need a buyer, and then they want a JV with me, and then I bring the buyer in?
Got it. So you just get a joint venture agreement. Rick's working on it. It's taking him forever to do, but you can get plenty online for free. You're smart enough. You know how to get resources like that. Basically stating that, hey, we agree if I bring a buyer, or we agree to split the profits on this deal. And you sign it, and then you go out there, find the buyer, work with the seller, bring the buyer through, closing, you bring that JV agreement to the title company. And on the assignment of contract, the title company doesn't really care about the JV agreement. That's just between you and like the courts. If you like ever have to go out and, you know, mess with it. The most important part is the assignment of contract. Let's say he has it locked up for 100. You found a title company. You found a deal for 120. Okay. To buy it. On the assignment of contract, it's going to say, let's say I'm JVing with you. Zach Ginn gets $10,000. Jakari gets $10,000 also. And then the seller gets 100. And that use my assignment contract, just put it there. And then buyer agrees to pay Jakari $10,000 and then Zach Ginn an additional $10,000 for a total assignment fee of $20,000. You don't even need, technically, you don't even need a JV agreement for that, just to protect your butt. But the assignment of contract is going to be the most important part.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And oh, I had another question. Oh, I just had a brain fart.
It happens all the time. You're going to go to bed tonight and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I remember what I had to ask. It's crazy. Unfortunately, that's how it works.
Yeah. Dang. Oh, that's what I need to ask. So, do y'all know, like, y'all do like commercial properties too, like you and Rick, right?
Yeah, we do commercial.
Do y'all know of any like off market like marinas?
Yeah, we Rick works on a couple. I'm not gonna express too much because we don't scream out our commercial stuff, but it's oddly specific because we have an interesting. We work on some marinas. Yes, that's all I can say.
Okay. I was just wondering. I
Yeah,
know.
marinas are actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was bird dogging for a company for marinas. That's what I was asking. So I was like, well,
Yeah. They work. They're harder, man. I'd stick to single family.
Yeah. And what was the other question I had? It was, gosh. Oh, so okay. So let's say you have a house, right? Like someone is selling a house. And they owe, let's say the house ARV is like, I say like 900 or something, 900. But they owe like 540, like on the house mortgage wise. Like, how would you go about that?
Okay. Well, ARV is different because maybe it needs repairs. Let's say the cash buyer is willing to pay. Okay, you know what? Let's make this easier. Let's do a nice assignment. Let's say the contract, you write it for 900 and they owe what, 540 you said? So we're just going to minus 900 from 540. That means the seller would net $360,000. And let's say you sell it for $1 million, you would get 100. They would get 360, and then the rest would be paid off.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a numbers game.
Game, man. Let's say it's 100,000. They owe $50,000 on a mortgage. They get 50,000 at the end of the day. Same thing with liens. So if it's worth 100,000 and there's a $20,000 tax lien, that means the seller would get 80,000.
Okay, that makes sense. And then, like, I guess you just explain to the seller, like, if they like wanted more for it, you'd be like, well, you owe this much on it. You know what I mean? So I have to deduct that.
Yeah, you have to mention it's like, hey, I know you want that, but unfortunately, the house can't afford that. I mean, I wish it was worth more. I would give you more money if it was, but it's just not.
Yeah, I definitely understand you on that. I saw, so as far as, because I'm in DFW, as far as getting the water shut off list, you said go to the courthouse for that?
Clerk of the court in DFW, you could do Dallas in their county. I would do the surrounding counties around it, like at least 45-minute drive around all those counties online, and those would be pretty good water shops to be going after.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Also, I heard someone say that they had, as far as marketing, they use like, this is funny. They said they use clothes hangers and put them on people's doors.
I've heard like not actual clothes hangers, but like door hangers. I don't like that. I sticky notes are cheaper, faster, and more effective. Just slap that thing on the door and go to the next one.
Yeah, like just regular size sticky notes, or like
yellow sticky notes. Just slap that thing on. You're good to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See someone has a car there, just lift the windshield, put the sticky note underneath it. You're good to go. Like they're easy, fast, and efficient.
Yeah.
Put your phone number, they'll call you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking, because I don't have a car yet, but when I do, I was thinking someone said that like also getting like I think $15 like magnet thing or whatever, like on the side of like the door of your car or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be perfect, because like, and I just thought of this by myself. I was like, man, we have so much traffic like in DFW. So imagine if I put it on the side of the doors during like happy hour.
That could work, man. I'm just telling you. I mean, some people don't like stickers on their car, so that's just what you got, or a magnet on their car. And just be careful on that.
Oh no, I just meant like on my car.
Yeah, work. No, I'm saying for your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, test it out.
Yeah. I think that was all the. Oh, I have one more.
Okay.
As far as the earnest money deposit, so I know some people like require it, like if you do like JVs, and then like sometimes the seller does. Like let's say like if I don't have like enough for the earnest money, like how would I go about that?
You don't have to put in earnest money. You don't have the money for it. I wouldn't stress over it.
So I would just like give the deal away, or like if the
Just have,
seller like,
don't mention the earnest money, or don't put it
no,
on.
I'm saying like if the seller like mentioned it.
Then just put $10 down. It's just, hey, we're closing in a month. The earnest money doesn't matter. That'd be like if we have a loan, stuff like that. We don't. This is only all cash.
That makes sense.
Or you just say, hey, I'll put the earnest money down after, okay, after the inspection period, 30 days, and then you can get the deposit from your cash buyer and use those funds for that.
Right. Oh, speaking of inspection, okay, I'm kind of lost on like how the inspection period works. Like, is that like, do you hire someone like to do the inspection? You do it
No,
yourself?
you're the inspector, and the cash buyer will inspect it. The inspection
Oh.
period is just a clause in the contract, so you can get out of it if you have to.
Okay. And then like if it goes, I guess if I wanted to get out after the inspection period.
You can. Your only risk would be losing the deposit.
Oh. Yeah. If
Yeah,
it's $10. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. What as far as subject twos?
Okay.
Oh, my camera is like, hold on. No, that
You're
works.
fine. You're good.
There we go. Yeah, as far as subject twos, like, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think that's something just depends on the deals?
I think right now you should be focused on wholesaling until you have some money to do sub twos, because that's going to require like 4 or 5K down. Just focus on wholesaling starting out. That's what I'd be doing.
Okay, got it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I think that was all the questions I had.
All right. Well, you go here every Thursday. Hop on, ask questions in the comments. I'm always here to help. So let me know. You got this, man.
Thank you.
All right. Make sure you pull the fire damage properties list too, around the markets around you too.
Say it again.
Make sure you pull the fire damage property list and the code violations. Use truepeoplesearch.com. And then any county that's within 45 minutes driving distance with you, pull all those too.
Okay. Oh, since you said that, I just thought about something.
Sure.
Earlier this year in Texas, we had like a snow kind of like a snowstorm.
Yeah.
It was
insane.
And some people's like houses got messed. Like I know people personally, like their houses got messed up. But I can't think of like a list specifically for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it'd be driving for dollars and code violations.
Oh, just code violations.
If the house is messed up, a code violation, it'll be there. Also, driving for dollars would do that too.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, Zach.
Of course, man. Appreciate it, dude. Let me know any questions you got.
Thank you.
Here every week. Thanks. All right, let's get it. Love it. Emilio?
What's up, man?
I'm blessed, man. How are you?
I'm good. I've just been enjoying everybody talking, from the dude from Orange County, LA, to the last call, and to the other guy that's still trying to close his first deal.
Love it, man. He's it's Orange County, Florida he's at now.
Yeah.
I got it wrong, so whatever.
I got Velosa County. I was like, okay, let's see what he's doing out there. He's gonna end up killing it if he's already can generate leads, the contract should be pretty good for him.
Oh
so.
yeah, he got water shutoffs there. He's gonna do good.
Yeah, but is there any way, I don't know if this will pop up. Let's see. Did my camera pop up? Can we share my screen or no?
Yeah, what do you want to share?
I just wanted to see if maybe we could actually like break down like a good list.
All right, what list do you want to share?
I was gonna try the Volusia County that he had and actually just kind of like pull like a decent list that if you were gonna have a VA, which I have a VA, just like call tomorrow. You know. Okay. Give me 1 second.
All right, let's answer some questions we got on here. Why he's doing it. Someone says hardest California. Let me know what market you're in. Are you a wholesaler? House buyer? That's a good one. Yeah, I am one. Thoughts on hiring a friend to do tedious tasks, list organization, Skiptracing, and SMS? Marty, yes. The one thing, Marty, I would tell you is it's cheaper to do a VA, and you can fire a VA a lot easier than it takes to fire a friend. I promise you that. What's up, Hugo? All right, are we back on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
I appreciate you too, man, and I love watching your videos. You see me comment a good little bit too sometimes.
Oh yeah, man. All right, let's see what we got.
Okay, so this is one that I've been pulling a lot. I just put owner occupied, no, vacant. Properties characteristics, I'll just do residential, single family. I don't think I touched nothing here. MLS, no, nothing here. I wouldn't put here, but if I did, would you put anything on this one?
I wouldn't be messing with that. You're
okay.
Good.
Ownership, sometimes I like to put like a minimum, like 5 years or something.
I would do 3, man.
3, okay. That's what we'll type. Individual, correct?
Individual, add trust on there too.
Okay.
You're in Florida, man. A lot of old people.
Yeah, I'm in Macon, Georgia, so we probably could have did a nice Macon list now that I think about it. But
Bro, why are we doing Volusia, man? Clear it.
All right, let's
Bro,
clear it. Let's do
you're
Macon. Let's make
man.
it killing. I'm walking distance. All right.
Dude, you're in Macon. Get out of here. You're
and
fine,
I've called a lot of these lists. I've called, let's see, on my badge. I've called 11,000 numbers so far, and I'm more big on like, let's see, dropping for dollars, bandit signs I use, and I use door hangers. So now I'm trying to just start the virtual side. So my main question was like having my VA. She's located in the Philippines. She's doing pretty good, but you know the language barrier sometimes is hard as well. But I just noticed a lot of my deals are just not deals out here in Macon. And I know you close a lot, and I know there's plenty to make. So I just want to see like how I could pull that right list. And I promise I'm just gonna make a killing.
There's no special list, man. I'm telling you.
So if we finish this out, liens, will we put any liens on here?
You can do a lien list if you want.
What would you recommend if you had to pull a Macon list? Do you want? At least like 300, 400.
Okay. Click clear all. Get everything out of here. No. Just go to clear all by search.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, click clear all. All right, you're good. Now go to Macon. Actually, no. Do what's
this is the
Bibb County. Bibb County, bro.
All right.
Bibb County.
I got you.
Zip code. You're getting too specific. Bibb County. All right, you're good. All right, filter.
All right.
All right, we're gonna do. Do you want to deal with vacant properties? You know the issue with that, or do you want to go owner occupied with other?
Occupied with others, because I think I pull a pretty good. So if I would have finished out the other one, that would have been the list I've been pulling recently.
Right. So click any.
Okay.
Click any for occupancy. Go to property characteristics.
Okay.
Click that one. Residential. Single family.
Okay.
Just keep it at that. You're good. Off market. Okay. Ownership info. We're going to do 3 years. Individual. No, just individual.
Okay.
You're in Georgia. Go to valuation and equity. Let me just do this real quick. Give me a second. Let me look up Bibb County's median price point.
It's probably like, I guess it just depends on what zip code. Majority of Bibb County is rough, but the north part of Macon is very, very nice.
Just do under 200.
Let me see. So nothing for liens. Just skip that.
Skip that right now. I gotta see how big the flip is gonna be.
And then just go to valuation.
Actually, no. Go to equity.
Okay.
Do minimum 60.
60. Okay.
Let's see what pops up. I gotta look. All right, 22,000. That's a lot. So, let's do valuation. And go to. Let's see, where is it?
And this would be my first time pulling this list. I kind of pulled different ones, so I was like, man, I'm just hoping,
I think we're on the way. Assessed. It would be the assessed value. Not this. Wait, go back to valuation equity.
Okay. Assess value.
Just do value. Estimated value. Oh, it's on the top. Top.
Okay.
200 max. Minimum 20. All right, we got 16,000. All right.
This is what I like to do. I like to click on list view and then click sell date, then go back from crazy sell dates. So some of these, and then I'll just come here, copy that. And
yeah. You're not going to get rid of 15,000. That's your problem.
Yeah. And then that's how I basically would even look and just see what it would look like.
Yeah. You gotta go faster than that. We don't have 16,000. I don't have 15,000 get off. You want to list a 400, go to filter.
Or even 1,000 or 1,200. I mean,
go to filter.
Okay.
Just click zombie properties.
Where's that at?
Filter. You see
okay. Yeah, I see.
Quick list, zombie properties, quick list, top right, zombie properties.
I never use these. Okay.
So you got 10. I would add that on your list. Those are vacant. Those are vacant pre-foreclosures. Those are good.
All right.
That's 10 to add.
Making pre-foreclosure.
No, zombies. Those are vacant pre-foreclosure.
Oh, zombies. Okay. I'll just put in zombies for now, and I should be all right. Okay.
All right.
We should be good.
No. You got 10, man. Now go to filter.
Okay.
And go to quick list.
Oh, okay.
How many pre-probates you got? Down.
Okay, I see it. Deceased owner?
No, yeah.
287. That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, but you want 400. I don't think you have the time to skip trace all of them. So go out to filter. I just think there's a lot. Just add the tired landlord. Actually, no. Go to click that senior owner. So click quick list.
Okay. Senior owner.
Senior owner, and then put owner occupied no.
Owner occupied.
There you go. All right, got 2,000.
And I'm if you feel like this is a pretty good confident list, I'm okay with skipping this. I just want to be able to start closing some deals virtually instead of.
That would be older owners that don't live in the property.
Okay.
That's a decent one. If you really want to get smaller, just do 150. So go to filter.
Okay.
No. Filter. The other filter.
Oh man, I don't know why I keep doing that when I look over there.
Valuation, and just put max 150.
Valuation. Where's that at on this one?
Yeah. All right, so get rid of senior owners. So just go. No, just all the way to the top.
Right here.
No. Left. No.
I'm sorry.
You see here says on market.
On market. Okay.
On the top. It's on the top. No. You see where cash buyers is? Up one. Boom. Click it.
I can't see nothing there.
You're good. Now go to just go to lien and bankruptcy. Now we'll just do some special.
Oh, you were trying to just unmark.
No, not that yet. No. Go left. Lien, bankruptcy, divorce status. Go to specific liens to the right. Click other. All right, that's a good list. Add those 10. There's like credit card, IRS stuff. That's all good.
Which one? They ain't show them. We'll do it.
Yeah, whatever one you want to do.
It'll be all right. Okay.
All right, and then I would add utility liens. So filter, valuation, equity, go down. Yeah, up. Sorry, my bad. Up one. Add the utility lien list. Why is it only showing up 10? That's kind of.
And I pay for like the little extra little things at PropStream and everything. I have a whole account.
All right, you're good. Do utility liens
or another county maybe?
No, you're good. I would get rid of other. All right, so they just can't pull that utility lien. That's fine.
No, they have like one. I think it's weird. Like they're all like under tax, I believe. Because I tried to pull one of your watch one of your videos to pull the list, and it's like it doesn't show. Like, let me see. Mechanics lien, nothing. HOA, nothing. Everything else would be basically nothing. But they're all actually under tax lien for whatever reason.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would just
pull that. Call that 1,900 people.
I would, if you have the Skiptracing bandwidth. I would actually just pull that list for tax lien. And then I would go after the from lowest to top, from lowest value to top, probably from value of 50 to 100,000. So just by estimated value.
Okay.
So filter by estimated value for the first 400, and I'll do those.
Okay.
And how many pre-foreclosures are on that list?
How would I be? 94.
Actually, add the 94 pre-foreclosures on there.
Okay.
Because that's a high equity pre-foreclosure. Now you're at 120. Then make the rest of those tax liens. You should be good. And then actually, how many tired landlords, if you can check for me too?
How would I check tired landlords?
Pre-foreclosures on that filter.
Okay. From up here?
Yeah. And then go to that quick pre-foreclosures. To the right. Yeah. Go to tired landlords.
I never use this. So you notice I noticed everything here. I never even use this
for speed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's too many. That's too big. That'd be like an SMS list for me.
So how about this? How about this?
If you got the hot zips, then sure.
Yeah, this one is kind of golden, low key. So we're just sharing it out. But so let's see how I would do that. So what would I do as far as that?
Valuation.
Okay.
Put equity in there. Do all that.
Equity
60. Max 150.
Max 150. Well, with this zip code, you could really go up to 2.
All right, go up to 2.
Let's go up to 2. It's pretty good. And I'll put 50.
Minimum 20 or whatever you want. It don't really matter. All right.
692. It's not
700. Bad. Make sure it's off the market. All that fun jazz. 3 years.
I think that's it, right? 240.
Year built. Put max 2009.
Shoot.
All right. I didn't do much. I'm trying to think here, man.
That still isn't bad though. 200. I mean, that seems pretty decent. And I never used I never used the quick list. I always just manually. I wasn't using too many lists, so I'm like, I need.
Tired landlords does it off of age, which you can't really do on that one. So that's why I'll allow that. That you're fine there, man.
Okay.
I don't know the hot zips and making off the top of my head, so I'd have to pull it from email.
Okay, no, that's fine, man. This was still awesome too, so I could just basically these ones that we just did, like the pre-probate, the zombies, the tired landlords. I could just do that for any other county, correct?
Correct.
And just use those. I should be good. I've been doing ownership like a lot more. I've been doing like 8 years. Because Kobe Bryant was number 8, so I just was like, come on, give me some good luck. You know, I just threw that out there. But I'm gonna run with 3 and see what I can do. And
all right, you're on that D Wade luck, man.
Yeah, man. I'll just throw that on there for now. That way I know which one. Have you ever used List Shack?
No. I've been
Have
a
you
Steak
heard of
Shack.
it?
No.
It's pretty awesome too. You and your dad should check it out. But I shouldn't. I just, but basically it gives you all their phone numbers so you could type in, like, you can change the filters and you can actually do it from only cell phones, all records, DNC scrubbed already. And then
Cool.
you can select the age group. And I've been
Nice.
using this a lot, but one of the main questions I had was just that PropStream list. And how would I have people like that click on your website? Like, do y'all have a website that y'all sell houses on, correct? Where they come on and click it and then
Let's make
fill
a
out their
website on
form?
PropStream.
I have mine right here.
All right, let me see.
So, like if I was about to start doing
Before guys,
Facebook
if
ads.
you use PropStream, you can actually make a website. So,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah, PropStream lets you make a website for free.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, basically, and I watched your Podio video, so I set up my Podio the way you had it on your. I think the video was like last year or something, but it was still awesome. So I got to
Awesome.
set my stuff up like that, and I still work full time right now currently. But I love to do this when I get off, and hopefully I can make the transition to just full time wholesaler soon.
All right, let's get it, man.
Yeah, man, and I appreciate everything. Let me see. I'll close this. Stop that out. But one other question too. What would be the best advice you could give somebody if your VA just started like a month in and you're just trying to like a daily schedule for your VA that you for sure like you need, like you're an
What are they
essential.
doing?
So basically she's just clocking in. Sometimes she'll pull some stuff if I need her to, but I just mainly use her for cold calling. And she would just basically just start hitting the phones on batch dialer.
Make sure she's using the script.
Okay.
And make sure you got batch dialer going. So I would just make sure she's using the script. You can track her. If you can on like a bathroom break or something.
Yeah, I
check on
can.
what she's doing.
I luckily I live where I work, so I just come upstairs on my lunch break and stuff, and then kind of just talk to her. But any advice, like as far as like a weekly training thing, that way she could grow, because I noticed it's really more of a language barrier that she's having a hard time with some of these sellers, especially the people that are like trying to report us. I don't necessarily want her to give all my information away when their really intent is just finding
Yeah,
me up
man.
so they could,
Bro, here it is. Are you the owner or are you looking to sell the house? Who are you? We're a real estate investing company or we're just a company looking to buy more houses? What's the information? I can have my boss's information. I work for him buying houses. What can you get his information? Sure. Simple
Okay.
as that. And then you can deal with it. And not to spill the info.
Okay.
I keep it simple, man. Like, I do a huge volume, so I got to stay protected too.
Yeah, I feel you. And that's about it, man. I'll finally let somebody else get on it. That was awesome. I'm gonna go crazy on like every county with those lists. So hopefully the next time we talk, I got like 10 deals under my belt and we're just loving it. And like I
Awesome.
said, I try to help people out too. So if y'all want to reach out to me or whatever, I teach for free and help somebody out as well too. So
Awesome, bro. I appreciate it.
all right, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna continue watching.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
Boom. And next here we got Joey. All righty. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see any questions we got. And I'll just real quick before we got to head off. Do you buy with no inspection? We don't inspect it, but we have inspection period on there. Seller financing. Let's get it. Stoney's been providing value. When you pull code violations, which violation are better to call? Tall grass. That'd be my one. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for hopping on. Again, everyone knows Thursdays we kind of keep them for the coaching calls for everyone who wants to hop on for free. It is Wholesaling Houses for Real. I appreciate it, guys. Keep it up. And thank you so much, guys. Smash that like button and subscribe.